What is going on, fam? What's going on? Cess Talks Sports now joining the conversation Monday Night Live with Coach Ro. What's good, Coach?
Join the conversation. What's up, y'all? Smash the like, hit the subscribe. We up in here. What's happening? What's going on tonight? What's going on tonight?
So, Coach, I need you to be on your best behavior tonight. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Facebook.
Oh,
we are live on X, and we are live on Instagram.
This thing on?
Yeah, this thing is on. This thing is on. We may have some new guests. At the crib. So we invite them in. What's good, y'all? What is good? Let's go. Come on in. You're at Auntie's house. Pull up. We talking now, joining the conversation with Coach Ro. Let's jump in here. Let's see what we got. WNBA Sports highlights. What's good, fam? What is good? Yo. What's going on? How you feeling? Today, Backyard Garden. Good evening, everyone. Please hit that like button on your way in the Auntie house. Today, what's good, fam? I seen you was in the garden today.
Yeah, I saw that.
Look, cucumbers, everything. Got the repost on. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Healthy choices. Harold Williams was good. What's good? Yo. Dr. Truckenstein, Emily Jones, what's going on, fam? Illegal AK, what's good over there? I see you over there, Illegal AK on the Instagram. What up with it?
I feel left out.
Russell Evans, what's up, chat? What's happening? What's going on over there on Facebook? We appreciate y'all tapping in on Twitter. We appreciate y'all tapping in on Instagram and over on Twitch. So, Coach, what's up, man?
Man, I'm just coming off of the, I guess coming off the high of being right again. I'm so used to it now. When I said that Team WNBA would win that game, everything's lovely. Everything's great. Ready for the break and Liberty to come back and close this thing out like they're supposed to, get this championship. You know what I'm saying? That's what we on. Emily Jones, everyone had a good day. It was a day, You got the grind of the everyday work, and now this is like the fun time. You know what I'm saying?
We got Nina Ross live in the building on the Instagram. What's good, Nina Ross?
Nina Ross, what's up, Nina Ross?
What's up, y'all? My HBCU, what's good, fam? What is going on?
What's up, S.
Nina Ross pulled up on the Instagram. What's happening? S. Cole in the building. What's good? What's good, Mom? If you are watching, what is happening? Love you, Mom. What's good, Coach? Somebody said move. Danae said get the screen moved. Okay,
I got it. Danae got my back. Keep my
straight, Big Rich to the building. Let's go.
Now, see, Emily, why are we starting off like this already? I hope everything you say doesn't come true about the Liberty. Wow. You say everything, huh?
Hey, Bookie. You say hey to my mom too. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, shout out to my mama today. Shout out to my mama. So, what's good, Coach? So new term for the Sesame Dictionary. Okay, we're gonna have to talk about them. We get them together. We get the Sesame going.
I mean, we predicted what would happen. One team took it, in my opinion, more serious than the other. But you know what? Let me say this though, because I watched some of it again. I know you're going to agree with this, but I have to say it. And I know you saw it too, but I have to say it. A'ja Wilson took her foot off the gas. She could have doubled up her points. I think she was like, hey, look, scoring when I feel like it. No, I'm not really into this like that. Y'all can have it. That's what I really think. Because what she ended up with, like 22, something like that, she could have doubled that easy. I think she kind of laid off like, you know what, you can have it. You know, I'm not going to say she didn't care, but I think it was like B Stu was cooking. What she ended up with, like 32, something like that.
B Stu,
So,
let me look it up.
I don't think she took her foot off the gas and was like, hey, look, I am out here to kind of have fun. You know, I'm gearing up for the second half of the season. No big deal. Let me see what she ended up with. B Stu had 31 and 10. A'ja had 22 and 6. Yes, I was right. 22 and 6. I think she took her foot off the gas. But let's talk about that team WNBA. Guma Wale, say it 3 times. Guma Wale. Not only was she letting that thing fly, did you see the Dirk Nowitzki when she was shooting off one leg?
I saw all of that. Great time. I guess my thing is, where's all of that during in the real season? Like, you are at the bottom of, like, y'all are losers. I don't understand. I mean, listen, I'm here for it. It was 32, one half, all the tricks out the bag,
8 for 13 from 3-point line in the second.
Not the same. This is a Dallas team. I told you coming into the season, I'm like, I'm watching Dallas. They was just right there, right?
Yeah,
that ain't nowhere. I'm not clear. I'm not clear. So to me, do I dare say it has something to do with the quality of the players around her? That she was able to get them 32 like that and dominate the game like that? I mean, I don't know. I'm asking.
I think the game favored her style. It wasn't a lot of defense. It was run and gun. Okay. It fit her style. You know what I mean? It was like, and I really think. So you saying she pretty much only got an All-Star game? Absolutely. I mean, did she do anything different that she doesn't do in the regular season? Seriously. It was just less defense.
They won.
Yeah, but it was just it was less defense though. There was little to no resistance.
Okay, so what you saying is that her game don't work when it's defense being played? I'm asking questions here, Coach.
In the flow of a game, I think that is different because, you know, it's not fun in games. You're not shooting off one leg. You're taking real shots. I think she saw a couple of them go in, and they kept feeding her, giving her the hot hand. But, yeah, to answer your question, I think she played like she normally does. It just wasn't a lot of defense. That's my take on that.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I gave it a lot of thought. I just thought I would ask you.
Guma Wale.
I mean, you know, I appreciate. I thought it was a great game. You know what I mean? I thought it was a great performance. But it was just like, okay, so then where is this in the regular season?
But we still have to talk about Hamby getting 4 minutes. I still say that was disrespectful.
Disrespectful how?
4 minutes. The next player had 11 minutes, which was McBride. 4 minutes?
4 minutes? Listen, I don't know. I'm just saying, man. What you everybody not gonna get to play?
Oh, wait a minute. Did Nafisha Collier get hurt?
I don't think so. I don't think she was any more injured than she was coming into the game. She got plantar fasciitis, so I didn't expect her to play at all, really.
Oh, okay. So because she only played 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
I don't know if people really wanted to play. Some people seem like they was on their way to Paris already. You know what I mean?
I told you, A'ja was like, look, she took her foot off the gas. She was scoring when she felt like it, and it was like, you know what? You can have it. I think Taurasi and B still really wanted to win.
Let's jump into some of these comments. Let's see what's happening. Taurasi was fired up. Taurasi was pissed off at the end of the game. She took that L at the crib in the new facilities coming in. Yeah, pissed off. Might be the last one she played, and they keep saying. Oh, let's see what's happening out here. Hey, everyone, happy birthday. Goodness, happy Monday. Daily Sports Highlights. Asia was trying to play team ball.
Okay.
All right. But this is also the first time they didn't play together. But y'all think USA takes gold, right?
By a landslide.
I still expect them to take gold. I still expect this to take gold. The Dub can send their third stringers and win gold.
That's true.
Louis was good. Asia
Hey.
Draymond was good. What up? 007 and the fam.
7.
Emily Jones. USA almost lost again. LeBron playing like he's 25. Enrique don't care. Scott losing as long as she looks good doing it. About losing, I'm thinking. What up, y'all? High vibrations in the building. What's good, fam? But she on the worst team with the worst record with the tallest players in the league. So much going on. So much going on in that statement there today. I have to unpack that one. Wings need Sabali. Okay. Ariel was doing her best Juju impersonation. BBG 2K was good, fam. Sabali Wings finished number 4 in the league last year. They did. I was watching the men's game today with a little worry in my heart. 2 games in a row, we look crazy. Gosh, 105, nasty work. Aces haven't been locked in on defense this whole season, and so many of them are on the USA team. I hope they find the energy to D up. It's better. Gold on the line. Hambry going to Paris, though. Oh, yeah, Hambry packed up. Hambry is packed up. Hopefully we can figure it out. Stephon Duvall was good, fam.
Stephon Duvall.
I think we got a few more expedition games. I don't know, do we?
No, that was the last one, right? Talking about the men's team?
Yeah, USA win by double digits every game. Okay. Men or women or both? What's good, says Coach. RC, what's good? RC? What's happening? So, Coach, are you watching men and women? You watching just the women? What you like it in?
I haven't watched the men's game yet. I'm until they have pool play. I don't doesn't interest me at all. I'm not waiting until they start playing for the qualifying stuff. I don't care much about exhibition. It means nothing to me.
No, I mean in general.
Oh,
for the Olympics, do you follow them both?
I'll probably watch the women more. I mean, to me, it seemed like the men's team, it just seemed forced ever since the Dream Team. I'm sorry, that's just me. It just seemed forced. Like it's become more about the endorsements and all of this other stuff. Is so much that plays into it. I mean, my whole feelings about Jaylen Brown not being on the team. I mean, it's just too much stuff going on with the team this year. Nothing against White, but still, come on. That's not your best team on the floor, in my opinion. I just don't see that.
Would you rather see college players like they used to back in the day?
No, because they wouldn't win. Because the overseas team, they sending their pros, and that's why they started sending the pros. I don't think the college players would win. They will lose.
Hammy's playing 3-on-3. Hammy's playing 3-on-3, right? Women by double digits, easy. Okay. Do y'all worry about Plummer defense on CC and Mitchell and others at times seem shaky? Yeah, y'all worry about Plum.
I'm gonna let you go, then I'm gonna go because I'm. Go ahead, Cess. Go ahead.
Probably so, a little bit. Probably a little worried about Plum. A little bit.
Okay, why? Why? Plum has never been a defensive juggernaut.
It ain't even just the defense. I think I'm just worried about Plum in general. I think Plum's been kind of inconsistent, and I know a lot of that has to do with like figuring out the role. With Chelsea kind of in and out, and am I the point guard? Am I the shooting guard? What am I doing? So a little concern.
Is that really fair to Plum though? For what you just said, you had your second best player on the team hurt, just coming back, getting back right.
Stop. What? It's not. The question wasn't about fair. The question was about am I concerned? I'm concerned.
No. But it's been different circumstances for her. I don't think that's fair because it's like she's inserted into a role that she's normally not in.
I didn't say that it was her fault. I said that I was concerned. We weren't talking about fault. We talking about concern. She's been inconsistent. I don't know that she can just step into consistency right now at this time. A lot going on. A lot going on for Kelsey.
I guess I'm saying, is it fair to say she's been inconsistent or that she's had to play out of place?
But I think it's both. I think she's played out of place but been inconsistent. Like it's one thing to play out of place and be consistent in the role that you're playing in. Like I'm asking you, like Paige was asked to play out of her position last year, right? Okay. She played the 4 consistently. Plum was asked to play out of place. She was inconsistent in that role. I think 2 things can be true in that situation. I'm not saying it's her fault. I'm just saying that's the situation.
So who's the Aces' biggest threat right now? Don't say themselves. That's what you.
That's always who it is. It's always who it is. I mean, that's always who it is. You know, I know people want me to say New York. New York just doesn't. I'm not scared of New York. It doesn't matter how long you sit back. I understand the tactic.
But does it have to be? That's a leap to say they're scared. I just said who's the biggest threat.
I don't find him as a threat.
Wow. So who's the threat then? Nobody?
The threat is us. Can we lock in? Can we be consistent on defense? What is Chelsea Gray's health?
That's why
our biggest threat is can we stay healthy and consistent? If we do that, then we the Las Vegas Aces. We just went what? 10 out of 11? 10 out of 11. We just went 10 out of 11. So I'm just saying.
All right. Y'all not the only ones won 10 out of 11, though. Them Liberty putting in work.
Oh, putting in great
work. Like I said, is it championship or bust, though? That's just that simple.
Championship or bust for who?
For the Liberty.
Yes.
Liberty had way, to me, the Liberty had way more pressure. The Liberty had the most pressure than anybody in the league right now to win the championship.
Championship or bust. For sure it is for them.
Championship or bust.
Stewie signed up for 1 year.
The team is dismantled. If they don't win the championship this year, they're dismantled.
Well, I think we're going to start seeing a lot of players sign 1 year deals anyway, just because of the CBA and everything coming up. Right? They'll be waiting to sign a long-term deal on the new CBA. So as their contracts come up, they're going to be looking for 1 year deals.
But if they don't win this year, is it fair to say that the I Am That's Cool and Be Stu experiment did not work? It failed. If they don't win it this year, that experiment failed. That's it.
I don't think it's just not the Be Stu and that's who failed. John Quill is in there too.
I've always said that's the biggest piece. But I don't like when John Quill hits 24, 30 points. No. I want John Quill right at 17. Give me double-digit rebounds. That's where I want you at for the season. That's what it takes for us to win the championship. That's where JJ needs to be. But what JJ's been doing is 24, 25, next game, 6 points. 19, next game, 4 points. You can't do that. You're a big. You're not playing like a dominant big. If you play like a dominant big to the best of your ability, that is essential for them to win the championship. You have to be that way. Be consistent.
Okay.
Hey, he says, Coach Chad, what's up, lovely Lele? 48 up in here. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Hammy on the 3-on-3 team. Yes, she is. I'm not really interested in the men's team, but I will watch your highlights and I will listen to reviews about what others saw out there. I watched some of the men's game. I mean, when they play, let me see. Who's the threat in the USA team? I got to look and see. I don't even know. Hey, is the basketball tournament on? I know I switch speeds. I normally watch that every summer. It's on? All right, cool.
You talking about the $1 million tournament?
Yeah. Coach so old school and then watch the men's games in 19. No, I said I watch it in spots. I like to watch pool play up, but I'm not all into it. Like, I mean, I don't know. It's just, it's not exciting to me. I don't know. And American men are not that much better than the foreigners nowadays. They'll probably never have a team as good as the Dream Team ever again. I agree. Did you hear LeBron James is carrying the flag for? Yeah, I heard him. I saw him celebrating something. My TV was on mute though. That must have been what it was, Jeffrey. Wow, gave him the flag, huh? I watched the women. The men gonna play in the Olympics and have forever the rest is still, and the women will play and then end up having to go right back to the W. Yeah, that's true. Who is the lockdown defender of Team USA right now? Which one? Women or men? Who you think, Cess? If you're talking about the women, anybody lockdown defenders?
Not that I can think of. Lockdown defender? No.
I mean, I might go with Gray. If you had to pick, it's between Gray and Young. They play the most
Gray
defense.
who? Gray who?
Huh?
Gray who?
Chelsea Gray.
As a lockdown defender?
I said if you had to choose on this team playing defense.
I don't think Chelsea knees don't move like they used to be a lockdown defender.
I mean, but like none of them really play defense.
I don't think this is what I'm thinking. If Enrique is out there, I don't do like Phil Michael. I don't go Chelsea.
Scotty.
Get up for it. No. Yeah, no. I'm not doing that. That's not. I'm not waving Chelsea. I love Chelsea. That's the point guard. But I'm not waving Chelsea up like, hey, get Kennedy. Nah, bro. I'm not.
But no, you know what?
When I'm thinking lockdown defender, that's what I'm thinking about,
but
right?
That's an intriguing question, though. Who on this? Like, I'm looking at the roster now. Who's the defensive? That's a great question. Jackie Young.
This is why I thought maybe DJ Carrington was going to be on the Olympic team. Because that's a lockdown defender to me.
Okay, you know what though? I gotta go with the. It got to be Asia Wilson. She's the best defensive player on the team. It's not Jewel Lloyd.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I probably should say, like, when I think lockdown defender, that's the one that I'm saying, hey, get up on somebody, shut them down. I'm not calling Asia up to get up on the guard, right? Is she my best paint defender? I think so. But to be like, yo, Asia, a one-on-one, get up. Could she do it? Could she get it done? She's mother. But is that who I'm going to be calling? So I don't know. Maybe Big Foe Senior. I don't know.
I don't see anybody that's like, go get that person and lock them down. I don't see anybody.
I was gonna say Jackie, but it seemed like Kennedy gave Jackie work last time we all lined up. So
if that contributes,
Jackie might not have been feeling that. J.O. might not have been feeling that well.
Plummer's inconsistency takes back. Okay, I'm off that. She take bad shots. Okay, all right. Oh man, I didn't think that question would be so controversial. No, it's not about that. It was a good question. Kelsey Plum is 5'8". Maybe I'm smoking, but she can only do so much on defense. What do people want from her? It's an effort thing, a wanted thing, or is that she wants and unable to keep up with the D? That's from earlier we were talking. I don't know. Is it just one person in this chat that is repeating that Enrique doesn't care narrative? I keep hearing it and just wondering if it's coming from some or possibly just one. Clears my throat, hater. Who was that at? Plum had a divorce. I didn't know that. Asia, Draymond.
I don't know because it wasn't no name.
Where you been, Asia? Yeah, that was kind of all over the. Well, I don't know if it was official, but I know there was like this huge separation thing. Come on now, Cess. You got to be one of the team leads. That's a threat to the Aces. Maybe the Sun. I'm gonna push back on that. I don't see it. I said Liberty before the Sun. If Aces,
when I look at matchups, if we play in our game, I don't see a challenge out there.
If Aces other bigs besides Asia can stay on the court, more it's a done deal. Coach, is Stewie in New York like Durant and Phoenix? Nah, Stewie giving more. She has more of an impact. Like I think, and I'm not saying Durant don't want to win, but I think Stewie got more of an impact than Durant and Phoenix right now, in my opinion. I think she a little more present. She know there's a chance for them to win a championship. Stewie pacing herself. BG slows the U.S. team down. That's why she won't get a lot of minutes. Yes, Coach, JJ is inconsistent, absolutely. At times, KP lets her offense affect the rest of her game. She's not shooting well. She tends to ball pound and take bad shots that can affect the flow of the game. Okay. What up, Cess? Love that hat, Coach. Ashy Knuckles. Thank you,
What up,
sir.
Ashy?
Oh, so the women. You're talking about, yes, we talked about it. Hammy was coming off of a 3-on-3 game in prep for the Olympics. Oh, she needed rest. Thank you, Shan Evans. Okay. Good perspective. Maybe she was like, look, y'all got it. I'm here to party anyway. DT lockdown defender? No. Not DT.
You was just playing. You was just playing.
Kelsey Plum relationship that fell apart was nothing to do with her erratic shot, but I could be very wrong too. How can her man affect her shot? I'm not gonna say anything about the personal thing. Somebody said it, and I just said that it was all over the news. I don't know if that affected her game though. Do y'all think Kai, Jackie, or neither get the start since they are both two-way guards on the roster? Cess?
Probably neither one of them gonna start.
Really? You got Jewel and Taurasi?
Probably Taurasi. For sure.
Taurasi and Jewel, they're not gonna put 3 guards out there, huh?
You still got who? Nesco too? I don't know. If I was them, I would start Kai.
Over who?
You said what?
Who just started 5?
I haven't really thought about it.
All right, you got to get back to us on that. That just intrigued me. That's cool. Wouldn't start. Wow.
Chelsea Gray is there. So Chelsea, Diana. So I would put Kai out there.
Wow, somebody.
You think Chelsea, Diana, and Sabrina? At some point, I think really what they'll do is they'll run them together with the players who have their their teammates out there with them. I think they'll run them together. But I really hadn't even really thought about who was starting. I'll be honest.
It's gonna be interesting to see.
I don't even remember who just started the last. I didn't even take notice who started the last game.
I think the last game started. It was Taurasi. It was Taurasi, Asia.
So
I think Copper did start. I don't know. I don't remember. Good question.
I'm being honest. I really didn't pay attention.
Copper can be your defender. She turned up crazy to defend CC one game, so she got it when she want. Okay. Kai may be another Kai may be the best defender. Okay, RC. It can mess with her head. I'm just saying. So Stefan says that it messed with her out. What's up, Political Lil? And the Shy, the money game. Coach Ro and Cess, what would you say is JJ's issue is? Why so inconsistent? Is it confidence or maybe a non-shot approach to the game? Maybe. I watched closely. I think part of it is conditioning. I think part of it is the strong arming is not working how it would typically work. Players are like, no, you're not going to do that. It's much tougher for her to get in her spots and get her shot. And I still stand by, to me, the worst thing that ever happened to JJ is that she started hitting more than the usual amount of threes. Because there are a lot of times she settles for that 3 ball, and I don't like that at all. Go down low and be impactful down there. That's my response to that. So I think it's a little of both. I don't think it has anything to do with her being nonchalant. I think other players just aren't like, look, you're not doing that here. We saw that from, game 5, Cess, we started seeing the difference. 5, 6 in. She came out like she was going to go for the MVP, but then players like, wait a minute, you're not going to do this to me.
Well, I mean, not only that, it depends on a lot of what she does depends on who she's playing against. Look at the numbers versus Angel; they're not as She had a breakout game against Angel, and then she also had some games where it was like 5 and 8. So
yeah. AT to bully and intimidate. You think so? I don't know about that. What you think, Cess?
You don't know. You don't know about Alyssa Thomas to bully and intimidate? So, how do you think the clothesline video plays internationally? I'm asking, how does that play?
That was a welcome to the WNBA. She's not gonna do that no more. I hope not.
Remember, Tiger had a Hello World commercial, didn't he? You don't think AT he'll get a Hello World moment?
Maybe she do the Barkley elbow.
I'm just asking. Y'all tell me in the chat too. Do y'all think AT gets a hard foul off in the Olympics?
It depends. Run the likes up. That's right, Political Lil. JL Kai down there. Alyssa will just lay them out. Stephen Naval, yeah, I see what you're saying about the court should be the place to escape in real life. Hey, if Alicia Gray gets a divorce, please let me know. What? I'm still trying to figure out if the Mercury are a real threat or if they're easy to play out. What y'all think? They're not a threat at all. They're not going to do anything. Look, that was fool's gold for me. I fall on my sword. I step up when I'm wrong. I jumped on. I was drinking the Phoenix Kool-Aid. When Griner came back, they looked like they was going to do something. I think it's in the archives. It was up on Instagram the other day. I think it popped up randomly. Me opening my big mouth saying, hey, you know what? Phoenix is the team to watch. They're going to be tough. And they are absolutely stinking it up right now.
I like them too.
Yeah, but I really went overboard. I was drinking all the Kool-Aid. I was mixing flavors and everything. Stewie can definitely lock in defensively when she wants to. Yeah, but you know what I don't like about that, though, Lou? When she does lock in on the defense, it clearly takes away from her offense. That's one of my knocks on Stewie. I like Stewie. She's one of my favorite players in the league, but she's not a dominator on both ends of the ball. Like, if she got 30, the person she checking got the high 20s, or maybe they got high 20s, something like that. I'm really excited to watch like 4 or 5 of these players on the USA team. Asia and Angel, my favorite player. Okay, Andre, what's up? Coach clearly wants to see INSQ over Gray and Taurasi. Clearly, laugh out loud. Shh. Laugh out loud. See, Gray is the only true point guard in the team. Other guards are shooters. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Please, that's right. Hit the like. Now, T's house. Take your shoes off, too. I got a new rule. Watch out. Pet the dogs. You come in, pet the dogs. They got a free run of the house. What's happening?
That must be his house. Ain't no dogs in my house.
I said my house.
Yeah.
You come in my house, pet the dogs.
Ain't no dogs in my house.
I'm snapping my finger like, get them. Asian Draymond, you really feeling Alicia Gray, huh? Go on with your best self. She's going to love. What? Where are we going with this? She's going to love my sweet tea. What? Angel, she did play well. How do y'all think AT fits on the roster? I wonder how Reeves can optimize her passing ability without sacrificing spacing offensively, because her and BG in the second group could clog the lane. You know, Brittany, that's a great point. I don't think you're going to see a lot of what you just say, Griner and you're not going to see a lot of bigs in the game. I like getting the set points at the same time. I don't think we're going to see that. Look, I think the Olympic teams that are playing against the USA know you got to run. That's your only chance of beating them. You're going to have to run. You try to play half court, they'll lull you to sleep because they're bigger than you at just about every position, but maybe point guard. So if you run, you got a better chance. No problem, Lou. After I broke up with my wife, I missed 3 jumpers in a row first time. That's definitely what? Clothesline might not play well. AT got that thug aura off that one. Didn't stop Angel. How do you think the clothesline video plays internationally? Y'all not letting that go. The team you got to take the Aces down is my high school varsity team. We'll kick the Aces and they can bring Brittany Griner and we still beat them. All right. This team is going to be very methodical. No. I think Cheryl Reeves won't allow the players to play as freely as they might. We'll see, but suddenly what kind of basketball. Nah, I think we're going to have a moment. What's the movie? The North Texas team says, we don't play like this, coach. You got to let us play. You got to let us play, coach. We can't play like this, coach. We can't play this way, coach. You got to let us play, coach. You got to
let us be us.
They're going to be on the sideline. You got to let us play, coach. We can't play like this. Of course, at will, get hers. Coach, I'm just saying, Alicia Gray's man better have some lockdown. Where do we go? Andrew Camilla Kennedy going to be a problem. Yeah. You know what? Regular season going to heat up. After this break, we're going to see some good basketball.
It's only 14 games left.
Yeah. My concern is that too many of the USA
14 to 16 games left. So, yeah, it's been a heat up.
Like they're nursing and drinking the bar. Yeah, it's gonna be winter go home when they come back. Let me find out folks trying to get Alicia Gray's bonus, figuratively and literally. What's up, Mondo? Copper really is the only one who can bring that intensity. I watched recently. AT defends, but not at an elite level for her size matchups. What's up, Miracle Rider, for you? Coach, it took 12 hours for me to flush it down my system, and Caitlin scored 4 points in the All-Star game. It's partially my fault because I was showing up before the game saying Caitlin was going to drop 30. I don't know why you said that, RC. She had what, 15 assists or something like that, though? Angel pulls a double against A. I will say she's showing that there's a master passer, awesome distributor. I think Reeves should play Lloyd more. She's quick and can create opportunities in transition. Well, maybe. Do y'all think Nafisa will play a decent amount of minutes with her coming off an injury?
I don't expect Nafisa to play a lot of minutes. I don't think she's gonna be well enough to play, really.
Yeah. Says.
Get them riches 23.
Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Get up in here, y'all. What we got to do? Political Lil have a concern, too. A bunch of injuries right now. If BG could play with Big Sylvia Fowles in the charge 20, I don't think playing with AT will be a problem. Lou A, come on, Lou A. She ain't got them wheels like that right now. That ain't happening. No disrespect. What up, Shantae Michelle? Hopefully, WNBA has more money for the players when considering adding 4 more teams next season. I mean, I think that depends on the team. I mean, from what I've seen, Phoenix, hands down, has the best facilities. Beautiful facility. CC looked good in the All-Star game. Let the game come to her. That's debatable. Reed should have kind of played Kai and Jewel more because the Saab, ATKP, BG lineup is what caused that loss. Wow. How you really feel, Donovan? Not to mention BG playing with Asia and Collier in the 2020 Olympics. Come on, y'all. We can't turn back the hands of time. That is not the BG. That's just not it. And I like BG. I've always liked BG. The report I read on Feed said she will be ready for round 2. Stewart, she plays soft when they want. JJ to do all the dirty work. What Stewart needs to get the paint and help out, because if Reese could do it, why can't Stewart do it? Huh? That ain't her game, though. Stewie is a finesse type of. She's an opportunistic banger in the paint. Alicia Gray is good. Hi, what up, chillin'? They seem slow, don't they? All right. Y'all up in here. I don't believe every report I come across, though. I hope Nafisa plays, though. She just sweetens the pot for me. Looks like Unrivaled might play more for the NBA. Heard that was a 350. Wait, what? What's that?
The 303.
The league. The
303.
Yeah. I don't think they'll pay more than WNBA.
They already said that they was coming in paying with a higher average salary than any pro women's sports team in the nation.
3-on-3, how many teams? You know,
they didn't even just say 3-on-3. They said period. But they're gonna have 6 teams, 30 players.
Hey, that might be the fire that WNBA need to get that money. Open up them checkbooks. The Ace facility is fabulous too. Oh, okay. Phoenix facility got all the bells and whistles. Yeah, I forgot Tom Brady had something to do with that. He over there like, hey, give him the best. Not only slow, they were turnover prone. They had 5 back-to-back turnovers that led to buckets. Yeah. I think that's just getting used to playing with each other, though. I mean, I think it's safe to – I think we all agree that that's the toughest exhibition they're going to have playing against the WNBA All-Stars. Alicia Gray is great. High vibration. Good to see you in the building. Salute, family. I'm not trolling. I'm telling the truth. My state varsity basketball team. Okay. All right. Okay. Third quarter. Chicago is opening their facility, not completely built out, but the practice gym is ready for what I understand. Oh, really? Okay. You got to get that tour down there, Political Lil. Let us know what's happening up there. You gonna give me a press pass, Political Lil? Give me the Coke Zero sponsorship. Give me that. Coke Zero. Asian Draymond. Tell Brittany Griner to find out who she is. You know what? On second thought, Coach said Cheryl Reeves probably played a feature like 3 minutes a game. Y'all know. This is her link superstar. She's going to really protect her. Yeah, that's true. That's right. That was their toughest game last night. Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be their toughest game. They played the first half and the third, and they caused Enrique and Team W to go off. What it do, Cess?
I mean, I'm just checking out. I'm just checking out the comments, man.
See what's what here. I was just speaking to BG being able to play with other bigs. Not that she will be the most dominating force. However, I do believe BG's minimum is a problem for me. I don't know, Louis. I haven't seen. I don't know. What? I don't know. I'm on the fence about that. BG had flashes.
BG barely was moving. That's my concern.
Yeah, it's like
I didn't see enough movement out of BG. And the movement that I did see is lumbering. So right, so I'm just not sure. So
yeah.
We talked before about being able to come back off the toe injury, right? So if they're 100% healthy, then are they just a step slow and older, or are they still injured? Then they'll be better.
And I'm glad you said that. When you add age and the foot, it takes a long time for the foot to heal. If you that big, yeah, that's a problem. Coach Nafisha new name at the Olympics is 3 and out. What Mondo? Mondo say, NBA 23, are you a dude? People worried about BG. Asia would work the bigs in the Olympics. Yeah, that's true. Cheryl Miller was drooling all over CC. Says, why didn't they have Asia carry out the flag? No disrespect to LeBron, but she won an ESPY and she's the leader of the back-to-back championship bases. Says? For you.
Well, I don't know. I don't even know if Asia was in the running for carrying out the flag. I'm not sure that they even thought about Asia in those terms. But I remember, I think Don said they get in the room and they nominate some people. So.
Anyone know what time the game is tomorrow for USA versus Germany? I don't. You, Cess? I don't. I agree with Cess on BG. No, Cess, did you see the picture that Big Four Senior and Big Four took? They look so much alike. I didn't see it.
Yeah, we got that in the Discord. Got that up in the Discord for sure.
What I noticed, they missed out on Nneka, man, because of fee injury. She would have been such a big help. Talk about it.
Nneka probably was next up for the team, though.
Now they want who to coach CC?
Who
Cheryl Miller? You think they want Cheryl Miller to coach CC? I don't know if that would work. Angel pulls double on Olympic team as rookie of the year work. We could drop 34 apiece and take MVP. Leash wins skills in the 3-point, and I hear more about CC than anybody else. I'm a fan, but come on. Well, Waverly Pinckney, you know where that's going. Angel had a lot of energy. She always has a lot of energy, Andre. You're absolutely right. X factors on the team is Jackie, Asia, and Stewie. That's a great pull, Shantae Michelle.
Think so?
Yeah, absolutely. I love NECA.
I think Big Four game is an X factor. I think Big Four game is hard to match up with on the Olympic stage.
Okay. Steph nominated Brian because it's most likely his last Olympics.
So,
Asia got plenty more years to carry the flag. Probably Brian's last go around. I know it's not my place to try to correct folk or recommend someone's attitude not to be so brash. You don't have to be so smart. Uh-oh. We gotta get the shots fired sound effects. It's on FSN at 3 p.m. Thank you, Russell Evans.
stop.
Coach, what team you coach?
Stop right here.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I've done enough. NBA 23, I don't even care if you alien or whatever. Like, the energy that you bring into the chat ain't what we own. Your intent is all wrong for the conversation. If you want to hang out and talk hoops, that's cool. If not, this is like the one warning. We're not in here on that energy. We're here kicking it, talking hoops. You on something else. I don't know what it's on. You're not even on what we talking about. It's throwing off the energy of the chat for me. So I'm just keeping it a buck. If you want to hang out and talk hoops, let's hang out and talk hoops. Otherwise, there's plenty of other channels. There's plenty of other channels for you to be able to go and have your conversations on. But this is my one and only warning. The next time you won't be here. Sorry about that, Coach. Keep going.
No need to apologize. 60 up in here. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. You know, CC being coached by Miller all over the social media. I mean, look, here's the thing. I don't want to come across like a hater. I would be happy for Cheryl Miller to have a shot at it. I just don't think, I don't know. I just don't know if that would work or not. I don't know. I think that it may backfire. And what I mean by that is I think you will see AB have an in-house legend and really solidify and take over that team. That's really what I think what will happen. Because I don't think Cheryl Miller would coach by that agenda. Cheryl Miller's going to say we're gonna play our best to win. We're not doing the whole. This is I want my boy on the field.
I just don't see Cheryl Miller wanting to coach right now. I don't see Cheryl wanting to get back into that. I don't know why they pushing it so big on social media. It seems like she likes to coach the All-Star game. She comes out, has some fun, and then goes back to what she's doing. So I'm not.
Yeah, and that stage is much different. I mean, and again, not taking anything away from the All-Star game. That's different from the grind of a regular season. I don't know. We'll have to see. We better hope BG and Chelsea health endures through this. I hope so. I love Jackie, but she was not it the other day. Kyle led in steals, resulted in buckets. All right, Donovan. Good point. Say the word. What's that from? Seth? Who's that from?
Listen.
Who? Okay. Philly.
Listen.
Hey, that's what I'm going to start doing. Everybody know the wrench is about to go ring. I'm going to say, Philly. Donovan, it was just one day. Jackie, Asia, and Stewie are hard to guard. You right, Shantae Michelle. You right. Thank you for saying something, Seth. Lil Go-Go. with the alien. You should know about the first alien. Y'all don't know. Hey, look. Let me say this. I'm not talking about the remake Alien, y'all. I'm talking about the first Alien. The first one. When what's her name? The star of the movie when she was young. Go watch that one. Sigourney Weaver. Go watch the first one with Sigourney Weaver. Not the reboot. See, they tried to be slick with the reboot, and they was like, this is Alien. Like, that was the first. Nah, that wasn't the first one with the little cyborg guy. Nah, that wasn't the first one. The first one, they really was going on a mission and thought they was going to have some fun and kind of be explored and stuff like that. So, yeah. Go watch that real first one. The logo made me think of it.
I wasn't an alien. I'm not sci-fi. I thought that was the silliest movies ever.
Just the first one. The first one was a classic. The first one? Just like Predator 2. Horrible.
No sci-fi.
Horrible.
No sci-fi.
But Predator 1? Comedy classics.
That's what I mean. I always get kicked out of the sci-fi and the horrors, man. They put me out, Coach.
Cheryl Miller's a horrible coach, Valerie Weary. Really? Remember she coached the Phoenix Mercury? Tarasi ran her out? Wow. Okay, Valerie Weary. Okay. I think I pay more attention to Kai. I haven't been seeing her much this year, Cess. So, yeah, I'll be watching her. I'm still hearing the bushes.
Big wrench in the building. Appreciate you.
The days that I got, you still got me underneath the doghouse? Just joking. Well, wait, what happened? Something happened in the Discord? Because the Discord ain't no party like a disco party. A disco party, though. I'm going to surprise y'all to pop up in that Discord one day, but I'm going to turn my camera on.
Man, you keep threatening us with a good time.
Don't chat like us. Don't chat like us.
You are the silliest.
Cheryl Miller isn't interested in coaching, but she may be trying to be an ambassador. Okay, she might be on her, what's her name? Cess. Sue Bird.
I think she'd be a great ambassador. I don't know. For some reason, I thought by now Cheryl would be like into ownership somewhere. Right? So, I don't know.
What is Cheryl doing now? And I'm not even being funny. Does she have a show? Does she have a...
The last I heard, Cheryl was like doing some college coaching at some point. I don't even know if she's still coaching in college.
Okay.
I don't know what she's doing other than just kicking it.
Okay. All right, Ray say, what up, RC? Yep, you still fired. Cheryl Miller said she's interested in returning to the sidelines. Who knows? I mean, she is 59. Maybe she will. Maybe she won't. My new slogan, today don't play. Sigourney Weaver. I think Reeves needs to work on her rotations, though, because the weaker guys were out there too long. The sidelines are rough. I did it all. Good level for 17 years. I'm old school. I probably couldn't do it today. Okay. Wow, Mondo, you got to tell us about that one day. Sideline. I've seen all the alien movies and got my 19-year-old son on the movie. No, not after the first one, though. I agree with Cess on that.
All of them.
After the first one.
All of them, Coach.
Just doing as Big Key taught. Okay.
Big Key.
You know that scene where the alien pops out of his stomach?
Oh,
really? That's why they reacted like that in there? That movie was classic. That was one of the most iconic parts of the movie right there. They said that about, did you hear about that story about Captain Phillips, Cess?
What happened?
They said Tom Hanks didn't meet him until that scene. He was like, I'm the captain now. I'm the captain. He said,
Captain Phillips, man, that was a cold movie right there.
He said that was his first time meeting on purpose. Never met him. Like, when you meet him.
So it could be intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was all right. Because, Tom, I told y'all, Tom did some all right ones, and it's be like, I ain't think I was going to like it.
But no, Sash, you lost when you said, was that you said you ain't watched Castaway?
I watched it.
Castaway was a classic. That man acted 3 hours and 40 minutes with a soccer ball and kept you to the screen. Well said.
So Wilson was cool. I finally watched it after the fam talked about it. It was okay, but it's still the terminal for me. It's still the terminal. He saw Krakozia. When he saw Krakozia on TV, but that was it. He was like, yes, Krakozia, yes. Hey, man. When bro figured out he could push them carts and get them quarters. Bro, look.
Hey.
I saw dude. It was the epitome of life sometimes, right? Every hustle that he came up with, dude smashed it down. He was coming up with hustles. He was like, man, I'm getting these carts, I'm getting these quarters, eating good, shut the quarters down. Then dude got the hustle. He was like, man, if I'm going and delivering the little message for dude, I'm getting the little free meals. He shut that down. Like every hustle he came up with, man, dude shut it down. He was just in the airport like that. And when I found out it was based on a true story, it just blew my mind. Like, I don't know.
Everybody liked him. Everybody liked him on the terminal.
Oh yeah, hustles. Krakozia.
People were complaining about Reese court time in the All-Star game, especially after the Coach Miller. I think I'm beginning to like your comments you made to Reese. What's your thoughts, Coach Cess? What'd she say? I didn't hear him. What'd she say?
I believe her comment was, "I'm starting to like you." I believe that's the comment that you're talking about. That's Cheryl Miller. That's Cheryl Miller being Cheryl Miller. Cheryl Miller's old school. So, I mean, she's more old school than Diana Taurasi. So she believes in if you that one, you got to prove you that one. And if you come in or people identify you as that one, I'm going to try you even harder than even the rest of them. So you're not going to get no love until you earn it. So she went out there and did amazing. You know what I mean? Double. Like, okay, I got respect you. Yes, I see you over there. You ain't as advertised. So I didn't think a lot about it. It's just, Cheryl Miller being Cheryl Miller.
If you drop 100 points in the game, you qualify to say who cold and who not. On a scale of 1 to 10, what's the possibility of the U.S. getting clipped in the Olympics? The women, 1 to 10, I mean, I would say like a 1 for the women. For the men, I will go with like a 4.
I'm going 3 and 7. The women 3, the men 7. They get over there in Paris and they not locked in and they not really focused. If they over there trying to be at the Eiffel Tower and shop and do some other stuff and build their brands and have a lot of meetings.
You say 7, they can get ran up out of there, huh, Cess? Wow.
Look, they got to play. South Sudan just almost beat them. They got to play South Sudan again on the 31st.
Is it true? Because that Luol Deng is their coach?
I don't know if he's the coach. When I went and looked at like NBA players on international teams in the Olympics, they playing up against a lot of the players that they play all the time. Right, like Canada, deep with NBA players. At one point, when they is that Greece? They got to play all the Antetokounmpos, all of them.
Oh, you talking about the youngest when that was in G League? He playing
all the Antetokounmpos, all the Antetokounmpos.
Hey,
okay?
He got a ring. He got a ring with the masses. Sure,
they are. It's 3 brothers with rings.
Yeah, people didn't know that.
Somebody got a ring before. Giannis wasn't the first one to get a ring.
It was the youngest one. The
right.
G League
That's what
one.
I said. They got to play against all the Antetokounmpos, all of them. So I don't know. It's 3 and 7 is how I'm going.
I gotta check that out. Hold on 1 second. Y'all got me going now. Hold up. Give me a second, Cess. Let me look at something real quick. Let me see.
I want to watch this new Aliens, though. I like most of them. I want to watch the new one. August 15th, part 1 was classic. Scared me a little bit. Okay. Enrique Angel, Alicia CC should be on the Olympic team. Cheryl Miller's a women's basketball icon, like a fine wine, only to be enjoyed on special occasions. That's like folks nominating Biden despite all the signs saying, oh, no. Oh, God. Don't chat like us. Nah, Coach, I promised Danae a video last week about the 3-point shootout. It took me 10 hours to put it out.
Oh, no.
Cheryl Miller would cause injuries on the court with her juice dripping. That's a dry, wet look. It would be a great play for the Dove to make former legends active ambassadors growing the sport around the world. Yeah, Mondo.
Canada play Greece tomorrow.
Thanks for asking. Yeah, I'm feeling cool. This was hanging back, listening, getting a feel for what the fam was talking about. I really think a Cheryl need her activator like Hollywood Shuffle. Coach, I need my activator. Oh, Jerry Curl.
The Jerry Curl. Whoa.
Nah, Enrique is too much of a wild card. Angel couldn't win the Olympics qualifying tourney. And CC won't be able to handle that pressure or physicality.
You hear me, Cess? Canada played Greece tomorrow.
Wilson was a volleyball. Let's see, that's a big lie. Wilson and Stewart is easy to guard. If you can run them, you can stop them, force Wilson right, and just stand in front of Stewart and block her shot. About easy. RC, yes, it was a bit dry for All-Star game.
Okay, so Serbia is gonna be. They got Bogdanovic. They got Joker. That's all you need.
And I thought Luka got put out. I think they just lost. I think they still in it though.
Luka. Oh, okay. I don't see their team on here. Luka.
I think I said Greece and put. I thought I said.
Yeah, you was right. I don't see them on here. They must be out.
Okay, so Giannis and them did put them out.
Yeah, I see Greece. I mean, that's really the only. You got. I mean, Australia might be a little. I mean, they NBA players kind of older though. They got Exum and they got Ingles. I mean, they both kind of toward the Patty Mills. I mean, they toward the end of their career. Brazil, they ain't got nobody. Yeah, you right there. The toughest competition gonna be Canada.
Oh, Francis, Nicholas Batum, Koulibaly, Fournier, Gobert, Wembanyama.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
Australia is Daniels, Dellavedova, Exum, Giddey, Green, Ingles, Patty Mills. Right.
Dellavedova. Canada.
Now we keep making jokes about South Sudan. South Sudan is Bo, JT Thor, Thon Maker, Carlick Jones, William Gabriel.
Oh,
right, JT Thor. Like so, these ain't. When I said all in Antetokounmpos, I meant that about Greece.
Hold up, Cess. South Sudan got like 4 7-footers on their team that can
dribble. That's what I'm saying. When I said 3, when I said 3 or 7, I meant that.
I was wondering what happened to Thon.
7, they get knocked off, bro.
I forgot about Thon. I was wondering where he was at. Oh, wow. Now, no, that's got to be a coincidence. I know that's not Luau Dang's son. Majuk Dang? No, that's a common name. So, South Sudan, I give you Greece just because they got Antetokounmpo, one of my favorite players. A little bit of France. France could beat them up a little bit, but I think that's it. And Canada. Because that, you can call me Shea, but you can call me Shea. And the walking bucket, Jamal Murray. Don't forget about Jamal Murray out there on Canada. Him and Shea in the backcourt, that's nasty work right there. Oh, don't forget about Dort. I forgot he was Canada. Dort. Your boy Dylan Brooks. I'm being funny. Oh, they got R.J. Barrett. Oh, they got a little squad over there. Dwight Powell. He Canadian? I didn't know that. Did you know that?
Who?
Dwight Powell. He Canadian? I didn't know he was Canadian. I might have to watch Greece versus Canada when they play. That's 3:00 on Saturday. I might have to watch that game. That game might be good. Where we at? Where you at, Seth? Oh, okay. Too quiet for me. Who too quiet? Didn't look like that to me.
The comment before that said, Coach, every time I put on Castaway, I fall asleep right after the plane crash.
No.
You get too quiet for me.
No.
That's what RC said.
No, that's a classic movie. Now, let's not lie to ourselves because who on the international teams are going to guard them? Okay, Donovan, that's a good point. But similar, I mean, I'm not going to say the All-Star game. I'm going to say this. I have yet to see a team from the United States be fully comfortable with the international rules. The international players know them international rules, like knocking that ball off the rim, stuff like that. They don't second guess that. They like, oh, you can do that? They be like, get it out of here. You know what I'm saying?
What would you call second guessing?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
No, I've watched where, in the
or
league,
what would be evidence of okay, they second guessing the international rules, or they not clear?
Well, just not. I mean, not it's not programmed as athletic as they are. If the ball is up on the rim, you can swat it off. You don't see the U.S. do that a lot. They'll be international players. They know they okay, get past me. They get on the rim. They get it out of here. That ain't goaltending here. Stuff like that. That's the one that stands out to me. That one. And one other thing I noticed about international play. I don't care what their rank is. The players, you got players over there that may not be in the league, but they run them plays to a T. The backdoor cuts and all of that. I mean, they play team ball. It ain't no one-on-one nothing. They run the plays.
I was just asking because we went over there and we played the whole Olympics and didn't call a timeout, so I feel like it was pretty comfortable international. So I was wondering, when you go win a gold medal and you don't call one timeout, from the time you touch down, I think you're pretty clear. I think you're pretty clear about the rules of international play. But that was at a different time.
So 2 former league MVPs are easy to guard. Okay, wow. What are you talking about, Mondo? You talking about Steph and LeBron? But getting the Cess point though, Mondo, I think the U.S. is going to win. We're just saying it's not going to be as easy as, even in the exhibition games. They got to play. These teams, they come to play. That's all I'm saying. I'm with you, Cess. Sure, Miller, old school. What's up, spoiled brat?
We're good.
DT getting smarter minutes, or she'll start but play reserve minutes.
Okay. I think she'll start.
I think she'll start, and she'll get started minutes, I think.
That's why I say Chelsea, DT, and then who? You got them two. You got to have somebody that's going to go get a bucket. That's why.
She huddled them up after that game, like you said. She was hot, but they was listening to her. She in the huddle, don't worry about it. We going over. we going over to the.
What else you gonna say to her with her old ass?
U.S. men looking shaky. Shaky, baby. The girl got 7 rebounds in 3 minutes in the first half. What more could you ask her to do? And that's how Reese advertised the rebounder. Oh, political live. What, somebody challenged that? Hey, Reese might have set a record for what she did in the few minutes she had. Cess, I like the 7. I'm a little worried about the men. Okay. And Coach Coleman Harold before his Ace Wilson. Men have a problem similar to the women. They got experience, but banged up players. Durant hasn't played a game. Forgot all about Durant. Sorry. They will eventually, just not this go around. Wow, Dane still getting NBA check-checking, man. I think he's South Sudan's coach, High Vibrations. High Vibrations, Wow Shaw is getting paid. I think Joe Kim you know what? That is true, RC. Joe Kim Noah collect league checks from the league for a long time. I think New York just finished paying him. That's right.
I don't care. They ain't got that Bobby Bonilla deal. I don't care.
Hey, I got it. I'm sorry, Cess. Can I apologize for what I'm about to say? So you ain't say I could apologize.
You said what?
I said, can I apologize? I'm about to go totally left right now, but I saw something that was very intriguing.
Oh no, you didn't have to apologize.
I know. They was interviewing an old football player, okay, that played with the Washington Redskins with Doug Williams. I had never seen this soundbite before. He said, do you all ever wonder why you never saw Doug Williams play another down of football after that Super Bowl? And he said, why? He said, they paid Doug Williams not to come back to the league because he beat John Elway that bad. He said, you beat him too bad. They paid him not to come back. I was like, what? Had you ever heard that before?
Mm-mm. You said it was a soundbite of it?
Yeah, it was an interview. I got to find the player. He had a full interview, and he was like, yeah. That he said, that's why you never, because I was always wondering, I'm like, I know he hurt his knee, but I'm like, he never came back. He said, you never saw Elway. He said he beat John Elway too bad, and he could not come back to the league after that. Made a whole lot of sense. No.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it true?
I got a deep dive on it. Go ahead.
It was one game. They could just do that for 6 to 8 games. Tom Hanks hasn't done a bad movie yet. Private Ryan was my favorite. Private Ryan, that movie was dark. That was a dark movie. That was a one-watcher for me. The cinematography in that movie was, that was, I agree. Dang has been the president of the South Sudan Basketball Federation.
You said Saving Private Ryan was your favorite? No.
I said I said the cinematography, it was a one-timer for me. It was too intense. That was a tough watch for me. It really made you feel like that was, yeah. I remember at the theater, I think when I saw that, I think I may have been in there with a lot of it was a lot of veterans, and they was in there crying after that movie. You know what I'm saying? Like that movie was deep. Dang has been the president of South Sudan. He's assistant coach for the South Sudan men's national team, and previously served as head. Oh, so he was a head coach. Thank you, Louie. Kelsey Plum dropped 32 or drop 15 and shoot bad. You don't specifically know what you're going to get. Nonetheless, I'm going to rock with KP. When did all those black people move to Canada?
Oh, the answer is coming. The answer is coming. Keep going. The answer is coming.
Yes, they're young. The main teams for the women I'm worried about is Belgium and Australia. Okay, tell me more about that, Donovan. Mondo, I just can't. The men get stagnant. If they can consistently move the ball, they'll maximize their potential. Steve Kerr is all about the motion offense. Plus, it'll help Steph get better looks from 3. When the Underground River.
Told you the answer was coming. And Canada as a main destination. Now, we got that history lesson out of the way.
It'll make it so bad. Political Lil is not smiling. She got a straight face when she gave that answer. Like
that was real. That was real.
I know.
That was.
I'm just looking at her picture, and I'm like, she being serious. Like that's
when the Underground Railroad had Canada as a main destination. You need to know.
Yeah, they better tighten up, Andre. You're right. I don't say you serious. No, NBA said Wilson and Stewart are easy. Oh, NBA said Wilson and Stewart are easy to guard. Really? DT still looked good, knocking down threes. Cadillac Records.
Mondo, turning the corner out the parking lot. You hear me?
Come on,
baby. Corner out the parking lot.
I took the windows off. I thought it felt bad. Come on, baby.
You are silly.
Okay. Hey,
let's sound it out. What that say? Walter.
Who was the best? Who was the best? Who was the best character in Cadillac Records?
Walter.
Who?
Walter.
No. Hollywood. Ooh.
I like Walter. Walter by far was my favorite character.
What did he say? Ain't no bad nothing. He said, look, it's the sense. This is what he did. He said, "Fill out my luck and just change."
You are silly, man.
Hey, what your boy say to him? What you gonna do? Blow me to death?
It's here, my truck.
Coach. What? Uh-oh. Cess?
Hey, he's just not getting it, bro. Like, what are you talking about? He asking you, this person, I don't even know, male or female, they're asking you what you coach. Whatever it is, they'll give your team the business in all 3 sports. What are you even talking about?
Hey, Danae,
that's not what we own.
Hey, Danae,
that's not what we own. I don't even understand. What you like? Are you reading the flow of this? Like, I can tell you ain't been here before. Probably shouldn't come back again. Angel Reese, first rookie double-double in the All-Star game. Doug Williams conspiracy. I ain't buying it. Dang, old NBA team still paying him too. Really? Get that bread. I read Doug Williams' book. I didn't see nothing in there about that. I'm not saying it didn't happen, but it wasn't talked about in his book. Great read. It was though. Okay. I didn't read Doug's book. Wilson was a volleyball coach. Yeah. High Vibrations. Remember, Dang went to the Lakers and never played, but he indeed got paid. I think the Lake Show paid Luau to go home. Edmondo, serious as a heart attack, and I don't want one of them. Ain't nobody make no more free money than Eddie Robinson did. Undrafted, Hornets, Bulls. How much did Eddie get?
Hey, hey, Cess, listen. Wait. Impressive. Hey, Danae. Give your respect. Finish her. Finish her. Finish him. Finish him. Finish him. Round 1. Round 2.
So High Vibration say, I remember, I don't know what coach going through over there. Comedian brothers are different. They not like us.
You didn't hear it?
Coach must be much better must be getting sleepy. That's what you said tonight. What do you think the Fever needs to do to finish the season above 500?
Go inside out. Look, I'm gonna get props. When CC is pass first.
Why you get so serious all of a sudden though?
Because I've been saying this from day one.
I'm gonna give props. I'm gonna give props. What happened?
Okay.
Come on.
CC is pass first. They're a different team. That means she's kicking it down low. Now, somebody said something the other day. It initially rubbed me the wrong way a little bit, but it makes sense. Now, Alyssa Thomas, they was like, man, she got to get out of there. She messing it up. First, I was like, what you talking about? And I went and watched a few games and said, you know what? There might be something to that. I don't know. But when CC is pass first to AB, they look good. Double-digit CC assists looks much better than 8 3-pointers, 3 out of 8. You hit 29, but you took 26 shots. That's not going to help the Fever win. You got to go inside out, and you can win some. You can win. They can be above 500 if they play inside out, pass first, CC.
I guess my thing, I don't even care about them getting above 500. You don't have, because in the WNBA, you don't have to be above 500 to go to the playoffs.
That's true.
So to me, if they get to playing on, if they get in a rhythm at the end of the season, I think they can get out the first round.
Okay, I'm glad you said that, Cess. All hypothetical, as we know. Who can they beat first round? Who can they beat?
You know who would they meet right now?
Let's see. I'm glad that's a great question. I want to see who could they. Let's see.
Standing right now. They is 7.
Yep.
Oh no, let me look at conference view.
You're right. They in 7. So
I guess they would play the Sun. Did they beat the Sun? Yep.
No.
Yeah.
Cess, you gotta stop doing. Cess, you gotta stop doing this.
Yes, they can beat the Sun.
Cess, you gotta stop doing this. Cess.
They can beat the Sun. They can beat the Sun.
Cess.
What?
Come on, Cess. Don't just, it's almost time to go. Don't do this now.
They can beat the Sun. It's the truth. They can beat the Sun. Why can't they? The Sun lost to the Dream.
That's true.
The Sun lost to the Dream.
But we talking about 2 out of 3 still, right? Right?
The
First
Sun
round
lost to the Dream.
Right? 2 out of 3, right?
I think it's out of 3. Yeah.
You really think Indiana can beat the Connecticut 2 out of 3 games? With 2 games being in Connecticut? I don't think they can do that.
Is that where they just sent Where's Your Money, Mabrey?
I don't know, did they?
Ain't that where Dejanay Carrington at?
In Connecticut.
Ain't that where Rachel Benham just came from? That's where Mabrey just went to, right? Yeah, they beat them.
All right, okay. You folded your arms. You said it too. So okay, I'm gonna leave you alone.
They lost to the Dream. So they.
No, you ain't saying it right. They lost to who? The Dream. The Dream.
Yeah, they lost to the Dream at the crib.
Oh, Danae. Wait. Danae. Hold on, Danae. Danae, what you do?
And I see Yozora. I see you saying the Aces lost to the Sparks. Don't mean they will lose to them again. I think the Sparks beat us twice. So it's a possibility, but not the same type of situation. So I wouldn't compare that. That wouldn't be my comparison to that. There's a specific reason why I feel like they could beat the Sun, not just they lost to the Dream and it's their personnel. But I hear where you're coming from, but not on the same level. That's what I'm talking about.
I heard various stories that Williams blackball suffering from quarterback on my black. It made no sense. Whatever. Washington letting them go after what he accomplished. We heard the story from a player, Louis. Blew my mind. I'm gonna find that interview. Eddie Robinson got $32 million for 2 years, only played like 4 to 8 games. Coach crazy. RZ Hunwin, you really worked for the sound coach. Finish him. Fatality. Hey, that was college homework for me. What? For Mortal Kombat? What? We go back to the room. Play for big money. Look, it will be Mortal Kombat after Mortal Kombat. Don't let that go. Dudes being there playing for bread. You hear me? Lose if you want to. Finish him. Dudes be able to ready to fight. Cess, am I making this up? ASU was the first gaming area I've seen. You would have your boys. They had their boys. You put the money on the table. You play the game.
We weren't playing Mortal Kombat though. It was more hoop games, Madden, like that.
I could never play Madden. I used to get so mad about it. Nah, Grant Hill was getting paid lovely while sitting on the bench in Orlando. Now, okay, you know what, Yozora, I agree with that, but Grant Hill had an excellent career with holding his ankle together with a couple screws. So that man earned all that money to me. That dude, his foot almost fell off. Grant Hill straight up robbed Orlando. I don't know. He set the tone for players getting paid for their worth. People still was coming to see Grant Hill. I'm sorry, I don't know. I got a soft spot for Grant Hill. Pause. I ain't gonna say he robbed. Says he got the contract because he balled in Charlotte.
That was after he had the infection in the ankle.
Yeah, and then he went to Phoenix after that.
Okay.
Remember, he revitalized when he went to Orlando for a little while, then got hurt again. He balled in Charlotte. Then when he got to Chicago, he fell apart. Didn't want to play and stuff. It was like during the Tim Floyd era. BJ Banga, LA. It's going to be an interesting NBA. Yes, it is, Andre. Mondo, what you saying? I'm lost. Y'all think Dallas can go on a run in the second half and make the playoffs? Absolutely not, Brittany. They can't afford to miss it because the Mystics own their and could Cess, page to the Mystics. How that look for you?
I don't see it. I just don't see it. I mean, It'll be nice, for her to, go back and play with Aaliyah Edwards. I just don't see it. I see Paige to the vouch.
Okay, better question. She going number 1?
Depends on who's picking number 1. I still say go back to school. I still say drive, go where you want to go.
Paige Beckers comes out. Is she going number 1?
Yeah, she comes out. She should go number 1. But she shouldn't come out if it's not to the team that she doesn't.
No, I agree. Well, you know, you and I.
I've said that from the gate.
Well, you and I disagree on that because I said, because I said because she's already had so much trauma on her body, she need to come out. That's my thought.
I already told y'all, Paige got new knees.
True says
brand new knees.
We think it is, laugh out loud. They got to have AB and Mitchell get utilized properly because, as I say, the Fever does best when CC scores less. Chicago Sky make the play. I think the Sky made the playoffs. I think the Sky is just about they matchup, like who they play. I don't think they care who they play. I think they're one of the only teams. I don't think it really matters who they play. You got to bring your lunch with them. I don't know who the Fever could beat. That's a hard question. I think they're a horrible matchup for the Sun. Yeah, me too. Chicago in 8th. The new Sun.
They would play the Liberty.
It might not be. No, come on. That ain't even close. Close to Coach Eddie Robinson. Was that the interview? RCU asked how to get above 500 win. Nah. He's a Chicago Sky. Shante Michelle is hilarious. She like, nah. They can stay in the inside-outside game and put your transition. They'll do just fine. Yep, exactly. Lue, he a coach now. Laugh out loud. Yes. Aces lost to the Sparks. Doesn't mean they will lose to them again. Mabry went to Connecticut. What up, though? What up, MJ Lover? Woke up? Same with the Fever beating the Liberty. Doesn't mean the Fever will beat the Liberty again. Yeah, that's not happening. The Aces lost.
But I mean, I guess it don't mean that they wouldn't either. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Well, the one thing I say is this: it's kind of cliche, and I can't believe I'm about to say this, but Indiana can play with anybody when they play inside out. They've shown that when they play inside out ball, they're a very dangerous team. I just don't think they had a discipline in the playoffs to stay the course like that, and they'll revert back to running gun, shooting threes, looking confused on the breaks, not setting the second pick for Caitlin Clark. Let me say that again. Not setting the second pick for Caitlin Clark. Ogumawale showed guards how to do it. You come full speed. You eye the spots you want to go to. Moderate speed. You eye the spots you want to go to. You get a ball to that big up top. You run around them full speed, get to your spot, and shoot. She's one of the few guards that can do that. Point guard should have took notes during that All-Star game because she did the same play about 18 times. So that's how you get yourself open, that when you create a pick and roll. So that's what I think about that as far as how that goes. I don't know. Please don't remind me of the Suns' acquisition of Mabrey, hoping for the best. Yeah, Mabrey, Connecticut got a decent score. It would be Madden after for the combat. The playoffs really comes down to matchups, injuries, and peak points that you need the season. You on the way up to peak of the way down from the peak. Okay. Or it would be Super Tecmo Bowl after combat. I didn't like Tecmo Bowl. How long before they
didn't play Tecmo?
I didn't like it. I played it. I didn't like it because some people really spent time and they knew the strengths and all that of the players and stuff. And I used to get mad, so I was like, I don't want to play no more. Take my video game home. How long did before season 8? Jordan Poole. What?
How long before Dejanay, Jordan Poole, Mabrey? How long before Dejanay, Jordan Poole, Mabrey?
Okay. I'm glad y'all didn't banish me after the P word debacle. Thank you, Wrenches. Madden is king. I had every Madden game until about 7-10. I used to be eyed at it. Not me. Stunk. Grant Hill was giving terrible injury advice in Detroit. Hey, MJ Level, watch it now.
Terrible. Terrible.
Thinking Connecticut doesn't win championship. They made no political, Leo. That is a factor going to break up the Connecticut team if they don't win a championship. They're going to get broke up. Absolutely.
Well, I think they get broke up even if they win. Salary cap doesn't change. All of those players are going to want to re-sign. You got to think about where they was at now. They barely had $17,000 left. Dejanay Carrington is not re-signing for $80,000. She's not.
That's a fact.
She's a defensive player of the year. She's going to be up for defensive player of the year. She's not re-signing for that.
Who picks her up, Trev? Who do you think? Far-fetched. Who picks up Carrington?
If they smart, they build around Carrington in Connecticut. But if Carrington doesn't want to be there, she can go anywhere. She's a defensive specialist. She can go anywhere. We'd love to see her in Chicago, but if they don't, the hard cap makes it hard to keep a whole lot of talent together, especially as they get older. They want more money.
Is Carrington expansion bound to get the bag? She goes to one of the expansion teams to get the bag. What you think?
I don't think Dejanay Carrington wants to be in a situation where she's rebuilding. She just was right here competing where she probably, where they may play for a championship. So she'll be looking to play for a contender. She's not gonna be looking to take a step back. She's gonna be looking to get her bread and continue to compete.
That's a good point, Cess. That's a good point. Look at Paris Milan. See, this is the type of stuff I am about to get out of here. Though. See how Paris Milan talked to me, Cess? Look.
I don't know if he said happy birthday to you, Paris. What's good, fam? Paris Milan in the building. Big Wrench. What's going on? That's another comment down there. Jordan Poole, Mabrey, RC Moore. And the Sun just got a 6'1" forward, Caitlin Bickle, who looks like they could score. They average 22 and 11 in Greece, so we'll see how the Sun look like. Okay, we got to see.
Really?
What's up, Miss D at Sweet 201?
Miss D Sweet.
LSU and SC need to send Connecticut that get them on shirt because they're going to need it. I don't know what you mean. What's up, Miss D? Hey, chat. Paige don't like the landscape. She might hang in college another year. MJ, Jordan Poole, Mabrey. Jordan Poole, Mabrey. Hopefully Sparks get number one. Why you say that, Lee? Service announcer. I may have to run to Costco for bacon bits for my homemade salad and homemade croutons. My salmon and Argentine shrimp were banging last night.
You can't pump up your own food, MJ Lover. Somebody got to witness
Facts,
it.
Coach. Sky going to play hard the whole game. Facts,
Absolutely.
Coach. Michaela starting for Chicago. Really? Okay. I like it. I'm coming over y'all's MJ Lover. I may make thick cut homemade French fries tonight, though. Low olive oil levels, medium heat cooked or high temp cooked for crispiness. What? Andre, how do you know? What happened? Based on what we seen earlier in the season, the Sun would obliterate Indiana, but the Fever have gotten better as the season has progressed. I'm a Tekken player, though. Street Fighter was my jam, but Tekken is my game now. Remember Mike Tyson punch
Absolutely.
out?
I beat it. You ain't beat it, Miss D. Did you beat it, Miss D? Yeah, I beat it. What? Little Mac? I beat Mike Tyson punch out. That was my game. I play that game every day. That was my game. I was so happy when I beat Mike Tyson. You don't remember Soda Popimski?
Oh, no. I'm trying to think. Who is my favorite one on there? Mabrey spot. My man had an X on his belly. He looked crazy as hell. I watched the Street Fighter grand finale at Evo yesterday. First time an American won it. It was fun to watch. Okay. Who was it? Don't sleep on Mabrey. She don't seem like Jordan Poole. She looked like she could hang with Carrington. You think so? Oh, I almost forgot. I know people are griping about the USA men's team with all these close exhibition games, but man, these games have been fire. Okay, so ain't nobody gonna say hi to me. My B-Day over. I get it. It's like that now. Okay, here's a virtual slap for all y'all. Backhand.
I said, what's up, Paris Milan?
Paris Mon coming in the house swinging. Mabrey's a streaky shooter. They used to play above average defense. Her overall speed is below average for a guard. And if she doesn't go dead eye from three and plays better defense, she'll be sitting. On that, hey, Paris. Uh-oh. Tell me how you know that to be a fact. You don't think the Shields could get back in starting lineup?
No.
You don't got the Shields getting back in starting lineup, Coach?
No.
Did they stand at 10 toes? Finally had an MB sighting versus Germany today. Actually, like Mabrey, I mean, she was averaging almost 15, 5, and 5. You don't get that production from every player. This wasn't consistent enough for me. The Fever has to decide which narrative direction you want, inside out with AB or temp with CC. Looks like head coach decided to go with AB, which stands against what CC fans in the league want.
Exactly.
You think that's still what the league want? You do? That's what you think they still want?
No. The CC show?
Mm-hmm. The league. You think that's still what the league want?
Yeah, the league wants CC to win. Yeah, the league wants CC to be shooting logos and all that. Yeah, absolutely.
Even after the show that they just put on for the All-Star?
I do. So you're saying the league wants to see the long threes and all of that stuff? That's what the league wants to see, right? That's what you're saying?
I'm asking you, do you think that the league still wants the CC show after the show that the league was able to put on at the All-Star weekend without CC really being a factor?
Yes. By the footage on the ESPN and the sports outlet. Somebody said it earlier. They highlighted the assist and didn't say nothing about the horrible shooting. They still highlighted what she did. You know, and I don't want to come across like a hater, but I'm like, it was some phenomenal.
No, I'm not calling you a hater. I'm just wondering. Do you think? I mean, I feel like this was one of the better All-Star weekends that they put on, and I feel like it was great. It was a great competitive basketball game.
It was.
That CC contributed in the flow of the game. That I think anybody that walked away from the game enjoyed like that game. I think people walked away and enjoyed that All-Star weekend. So to me, it's like, okay, we got some here. We don't have to just rely on the CC show. We have a real product that we can put on, and they should be able to be confident in it. But I get it. I think you still think it's the CC show.
Yeah, I do.
Let's see. LOL. I see a Paris Mon. Hey, Miss D, Bookie. Political will could be. What up, fam? I'm just talking ish. Don't mind me. Paris, we know you. Maybe start for Connecticut. If so, does that send Ty to the bench? I wouldn't start Mabrey over Ty Harris. If they're gonna start Mabrey over Ty Harris, let free Ty Harris. Ty been balling this season. Free Ty Harris. What, coach? You start Mabrey over Ty? Tell me.
No, I wouldn't. Nah.
Post a picture of Discord of some of my food concoctions. I'll see if I get some videos so y'all can tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Oh, well, I wouldn't be able to help. I'm not much of a cook, MJ lover, so.
Brittany, LSU ain't doing nothing to UConn. SC got ordered to stand on. SC got ground to stand on. LSU not so much versus my Huskies. My Huskies quit the cap. I think maybe come off the bench because I wouldn't mess with what worked. Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't start maybe. Mabrey's not coming. I don't think Mabrey's coming to Connecticut to start. You were the winner. Oh, Ms. D, S-Week 201. Yesterday at the book club chat, you were the winner of the next book club book Coming Home by Brittany Griner. You were the winner. I don't know if you heard that. Make sure we get the address to get that to you. Yeah, I watched the whole video with Cam and Mace. Listen, and the one you sent me on the Facebook. Hey, they silly. They are silly. They were silly. What you got, Coach?
Before I go, can I be part of the book club?
You gotta read the book.
Am I invited?
Everybody was invited. We took a poll on it and everything.
Why won't you give me a personal invite? You dance around. I don't get a personal invite.
I don't give out personal invites.
I can't come?
You can click the link like everybody else. MJ Lover said they're gonna start you. I'll put some Rice Krispie treats. It's really easy to make marshmallows, butter, and Rice Krispies. Easy peasy.
Why y'all always taking shots at me, yo? Why y'all do that to me? Why? I don't get it.
Oh, good night, Bookie. You had to bed early. Good night, Bookie. Paris Milan is the wrench in charge from here. Uh-oh. Well, Paris had notifications in every room. Coach Ro, you are a dude. Love you there.
I don't feel like it. Y'all be dogging me, man.
You real sensitive coming back to that.
I couldn't even keep
everybody put a 6 in the chat to give Coach a virtual hug. Send Coach some virtual hugs right now. In the chat. Coach,
get in here.
Coach is feeling a little sensitive right now.
Get in here.
Coach some love.
Y'all be on my head, man. I ain't do nothing to y'all. I talk about the chat fam every day. Ask Cess. Y'all say I love it.
Send Coach him.
Thank
send it to Cess Talks Sports, Ms. D. Cess Talks Sports. Or if you in the Discord, you can message me in the Discord. Put some 6s in the chat. Coach needs some hugs, y'all. Put some 6s in the chat.
But hey, Cess, you gotta explain to me what a 6 means. What does a 6 mean?
I don't know. I just wanted you to know that that's for you. Meant to think was giving you a hug. I picked your number. Zora said, "How about a 5 Coach Ro, are you going to read the book?
What's the book? What's the book? The Brittany Griner book?
Yep. Coach Ro, can you commit to being at the book club meetings?
When is the book club meeting? I gotta look and see.
Typically on Sundays at 8 o'clock.
At night?
Yep. He just won't do right.
This Brittany Griner book, man, I don't want to rush into it.
Look, here you go, Coach, your hug. See? They give me look. What kind of cookies?
You hear me, son? Here we go.
I hear you.
I don't wanna rush it.
Here go Coach with his daddy jokes. It's almost Cosby for the time for Coach, y'all.
I mean,
hey, Coach Double Row 7, don't you do no good? Don't you know no good? Don't you know no good?
No. I mean, I don't want y'all to think I'm high or something. No, I'm just saying. If I come, on the real.
Yeah, this coach. I ain't say nothing, y'all. Y'all see, Coach? I ain't say nothing.
No,
the first thing I said when we came on here was what, Coach? Be on your best behavior, Coach. We trying something different tonight. We on some different platforms tonight.
Here it is. No.
Remember when I said that at the beginning?
No, I know, but understand. No, look, y'all don't look. What? Y'all don't want me in a book club because I might bring some extra baggage.
Let me see what's going on with the Coach I don't know what's going on with Coach. Coach really don't even want to be in the book club. I don't even know why he's doing this.
What you talking about? I just said I don't want
somebody do a welfare check on Coach Ro. I think he left the gas line, Oh.
I don't want to bring no extra baggage, I said.
It would be Coach. I'm telling y'all, it would be Coach.
Hey, for y'all to know, y'all gotta listen to Coach. I be saying that stuff to go over your heads. You gotta listen.
You said with Coach gets act like this, it's close to his bedtime.
Who said that?
Paris,
why you talk to me like that, Paris? What I do to you?
I never heard fans want Boston gone. Traded Mitchell. I heard a lot. And fans still want Size gone. I heard people talking about Boston. I think people still want Boston there. But for me, I'm like, let's get Boston somewhere else. Run them lights up. Coach, what you got on the way out of here? I know you got to get out, get going.
Take L leadership. I got to go back to the lab. I got to concoct some
Miracle
stuff.
Writer for you said, Coach Ro, if I send you a book, you have to read it.
Do I have to read it at the same pace that y'all reading it? I guess to be part of a book club, I'd have to, huh?
I love you, Coach. No hard feelings. L for leadership.
Look, how many chapters do y'all read at a time? I'm serious. Cess?
You're the hardest working woman in the chat. Next to Kia Cess, you got to put your chat times in the Discord so you can link up with picks and go over BD plans the rest of the month. Mabrey is a gun. She take ill-advised shots and down the stretch. She's questionable. Her decision-making is suspect.
Cess.
You better get Coach audible. Audible, Coach.
How many chapters do y'all read at a time? I'm serious.
It depends. It depends on how. It depends. So, like, the Asia Wilson was 10 chapters. Kind of an easy read. It wasn't a lot to digest. I haven't looked at the Brittany Griner book, so I don't know.
Okay.
I don't even know how many pages it is.
Hey, look, I'll read it on one condition. Can I host one of the reading sessions?
I don't know.
Because you know the chapter I want to break down. I want to break.
Nah. I don't know. We have to talk. We have to talk about it.
Miracle Rider for you. I'm gonna get back with you. I'm really gonna think about that. Sunday at 8:00. That might be doable. It's for like an hour reading, but that might be good for me to do some reading. Might be good.
Coach, I know you got to get to bed. What you got on the way out?
None. I will. I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna put some reminders on my devices. Watch some 3-on-3. Watch some of the men's hoops. I'm interested in who's gonna come back. You know, I think I'm gonna watch the women's team because despite them winning, you know, kind of taking over in the Olympics, I'm looking to see who has that fire in their belly for the second half of the season. You will clearly be able to see that during these games. You're gonna be able to see it. Like, who's the person, who's gonna be the big dog of the big dogs on this team that's going back saying, okay, I'm ready for the second half. That's what I'm gonna be looking for. Because somebody gonna separate themselves. Like, if y'all thought I was getting it in the first half, wait till the second half of the season. So that's what I'm looking for.
You think that happens they had that breakout so it's somebody from the Olympics that's going to
absolutely.
It's not somebody.
Yes.
So it's not somebody that's at home that's working out. It's going to have that breakout second half of the season and come back with work. It's not.
Oh, yeah. No. I'm just saying, like, when you ask what was up, I'm watching for a different reason. What I'm saying, you know, they're going to win. No, absolutely. Somebody at home that's not on the team is like, oh, where did they get a load of me? Absolutely. I'm talking about, but from this group here, this group of dogs.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, I want to see who's gonna be out there like, yeah, okay, I'm ready for the second half now. I'm ready to make that run. Because it's about 6 players on this team. You can't tell them that they're not gonna win the championship. I want to see who's gonna bring that out. Like, what's happening? It's time. It's go time. You know, so that's what I think. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, y'all.
Opening ceremonies coming up.
You gonna be in the Discord tonight, Cess?
Probably.
All right, I'm gonna jump in there. Depending on how late it is, I'm gonna jump in there, y'all.
Yeah, probably for a little bit.
All right, y'all. Y'all take it easy. Love the Cess fam. Oh, MJ say come through. All right, I will, MJ.
Yeah, we're gonna be wrapping. All right, Coach. See you in a minute. Appreciate you, Coach.
Yep.
Peace. Come back in here. What's going on with this chat? Mabrey was a starter in Dallas for Enrique and Alicia Gray. She played in Dallas almost 3 years. When Enrique went down, she went off, helped lead the team to the playoffs. put a video on Discord on Austin Rivers stating the best two players on USA men's team right now. Who you say? What I miss? Single mother living alone, just me and my two kids. I have no choice but to work hard. That is it. That is. Appreciate it. Got it. Didn't follow Dallas, but you're gonna leave Dallas to come to Chicago to play on the bench behind Copper and Williams. Did maybe have a choice though? Salute, raising future kids and queens. I hear you. Maybe it will either be what Connecticut has needed or should be a nightmare, and they wasted two bench players on the pick. How long do you think it takes for them to find that out, though? How long does it take for them to figure out if Mabrey is what they need or not? Like, I think that's the key. Like, how long does Mabrey have to like find her niching and make it happen? Like, it's 14 games left going into the playoffs, right? And I guess you bring Mabrey there, I think, because you feel like you need Mabrey to go far in the playoffs. So how quickly will they know if Mabrey is the answer or just a bigger problem for them? I'm interested in that. Lounge come through, coach. Good night, coach. Good night, coach. Brittany Mabrey was acquired to give Connecticut more scoring punch. If she starts, she'll run out of steam down the stretch. Okay. All I know is the Sky won the trade. Okay, you feel like the Sky won the trade even before you see the players in action. What I feel like they got the better of the trade just because. But I think I may be a little bit biased about Mabrey and her play. So I don't know. Tell me what it is that makes you feel like they won the trade, MJ. It was good having no ball on. Feels weird. Yeah, quiet night, no sports. Everybody getting ready for the Olympics. This week, been looking at how we gonna break down what's going on tomorrow. Will be kind of like I got some stuff. We kind of look back at the first half of the season. Some of y'all got y'all favorite moments too from the first half of the season. Share them. Countdown and favorite moments from the first half of the season. Talk about the first half of the season tomorrow. Wednesday will be like getting ready for the Olympics kind of therapy. Thursday is VIP, and then opening ceremony is also that day. So after the VIP session, we'll talk about opening ceremony and really start getting into the Olympic stuff. And then Friday, we'll start looking at what Olympic events is on. I think this guy won the trade because they got a pick they didn't have in the next draft. Okay, I like that. Maybe it's not a point guard. She's a big guard who rebounds, playmaker, and scores. She worked well in Dallas 3-guard lineup. She probably expected to play with Copper and Williams. So Mabrey just messed up not getting out soon enough. Mabrey should have saw the writing on the wall, maybe, and tried to get out when Cop and Williams left. Jefferson an extra first round pick for Chicago is why they won. Okay. I usually am up all night and I'm watching the highlights now, studying. Okay. I think they might not know until after the trade deadline because Mabrey has to break some of those bad habits that she's built. They might have to in the playoffs blind. Say it is what it is. Go into the playoffs blind a little bit. Okay. The future to look forward to at picks, and even an injured player may come in and help push the guards outside of Ken. Mabrey is going to go into a made team. Okay. And now Mariah Jefferson is still expected to be ready after the Olympic break, right? So we will see Jefferson in the lineup before the season is up. I say the Sun are looking for immediate impact time frame. Immediate, okay. I never said she was a point guard. NFL Hard Knocks starts tomorrow, I think. Who's on Hard Knocks, Jacob? Who got Hard Knocks this year? Exactly. She should have left once those players. Plus James Wade left. That's not what she went there for. Okay. Maybe it's not a playmaker. I'm not a playmaker. That's a good start. I go through the highlights and have a few helper tools online. They help me break down the trends of which players are going to be free square. The Suns will have an idea around game 7. Halfway through, okay, in the second half of the season, if Mabrey is it, but I think there will be fireworks within the locker room. So you don't think that they can be professional for 14 games? You think it's on crack and on site? Is it a kind of like a on-site type thing, Waverly? And are you seeing something out there that's making you feel like that, or is that just like your gut feeling like, I don't think that this thing is gonna work? It's gonna be fireworks around this. Giants is on the Hard Knocks. Interesting. I don't know about Hard Knocks. I don't know about Hard Knocks Giants this year. Is anybody watching the Serena documentary? New York Giants Hard Knocks off season has already started. How many episodes have I missed, Willie? The Suns sometimes have problems producing offense, so that's why they got her to fill those gaps. Okay. She led this guy in assists, also at times led the Wings in assists, so I disagree. As I've said before, I prefer if she is the second playmaker in the team, like Enrique, not the primary. Okay. Guess I'm late to it. Me too. The Giants, yep. Yeah, then we're going to start talking some Colorado Buffs. Start talking some Colorado Buffs this week too, so. I can't wait till football season. Yeah, we're going to crank that thing up. Connecticut included the pick because they can't wait for a young player to pop at that late first round pick. They should have went in. They should have went all in over the summer to get Cobb before Phoenix got her. Okay. I'm going to put it on my watch list tonight. What is the Serena? Or what? What's that? It's on episode 3. Okay. Mabrey has been on 4 teams. Why she keeps moving about? Akimo, Lindsey Allen leads this guy in assists. You like to binge watch anyway? Yeah. Give me a few in a row. Let me get it together. Let me get them in a row. Football season gonna be fire, especially if you play daily fantasy football. Best way to leverage a little money to go after a lot of money. Okay, wait to learn this game. Serena, I still have to catch up on power. Okay. Yeah, Serena, I think it's on. I hope it's only one episode. I saw one episode. I think it's one coming up this week. I think it just started last week. I may be off a week. I don't know. The first episode was okay. I don't know. I'm gonna keep watching. I'm waiting to see if we're gonna get the real Serena. If like Serena's really gonna tell us who she is, or if it's gonna be like for the image. You know what I mean? Like, are we really gonna find out the stuff I really want to know? Or are you gonna tell me the stuff that we already kind of heard already? If you do fantasy football, you should show how you did after each week. I have never tried fantasy football, Jacob Watson, but I may try it. Different ways to engage with the fam. I don't know. But I've never played. You know what I mean? So it could be interesting. That could be interesting. A little interesting way to interact with the fam for the season. I don't know how to set one up, but let's see how many people play. Could be fun. Let's find out. Yeah, I don't know nothing about fantasy. I gotta learn. We'll be learning together. Okay. Maybe it's a defensive liability more so than an offensive threat, and that's the problem. I think Willie right there. Great offensive threat. Greater defensive liability. I think that's a great way to put it, and I think that's what I saw play out over this first part of the season. It can be an offensive threat when you go in and when it's hot, but it can be a defensive liability. And then once your defense is off, the shot is off, and you're shot. And I don't even need you no more out there. Salute and Paris. The pressure to win the chip might lead to some sparks. Maybe we'll have to defer to Carrington and Harris to keep it professional. Okay. I don't count her time with the Sparks. She never got playing time. The Wings blew up their roster once Cam Beige, Skyler, then Alicia Gray left, and they were changing coaches. Okay. I don't know how juicy the Serena project is going to be in May. We may have to wait for the bootleg, Serena. That's what I'm thinking too. We may have to wait for the bootleg, the behind the scenes. This might be the clean cut. The bus will keep me entertained until the Gamecocks. Oh yeah, we finna get Deion going. The impact that is prime. So I'll get the first episode out sometime this week. There's Milan. And then if it's somebody that want to come up and talk Buffs, let me know. You know, if somebody want to co-host a Buff show, something like that, let me know. Yeah, let me know. Put something together. Buffs. There is no requirement for you to agree with anything. I don't agree with your assessment either. Mabry did better when she didn't have to do much. She couldn't guide my team to the bathroom. Whew. Okay, I think Mabry has been on 4 teams because each team has struggled to find a role that she thrives in. So, Brittany, so does that mean that her skill set is limited? Like you just don't fit anything. You can't find anything for you to do. Is that fair? Is that fair to say? Run the lights up for me, y'all. You either love it or hate it. What's that? The Hard Knocks or fantasy football? Gotta see about it. Cause it's like you don't pick a whole team with certain players that you pick or something. Is that kind of how it works? But you have to wager a lot to make it worth it. Daily fantasy is just picking players, staying in the salary cap, and picking the players that will score the most points. Okay, see, I thought fantasy was like something you do all season and then somebody win at the end. I thought it was like a contest. I didn't know it was like a betting game. You know what I mean? That was like something like contest to win $1 million or something at the end of fantasy. But what is that? What am I mixing that up with, y'all? And then do y'all watch the TBT? Do y'all watch the basketball tournament that's on what's that, ESPN? Are y'all following that $1 million basketball tournament? I understand why Mabry left the Wings, but I feel like she's leaving the Sky for the same reasons. Okay. Several daily fantasy scoring in the Discord. Under one to bet tonight. It's the same concept as season-long scoring, but DFS is you get paid after all the games are laid. Okay. Your analysis are on point. You'll be a great bettor, which can be good and bad at the same time. You can see me hitting. Speaking into existence, Paris. We finna work together. Who's interviewing Serena? Nobody's interviewing Serena. She's doing one of those like Last Dance documentaries like Michael did. I don't remember what it's called. Inside the Arena, something like that. Same like Tom Brady did, like 8-part series on ESPN. Louis. On a future NBA player, Cooper Flagg looks like he is the truth. When is Cooper coming? Connecticut says great screens, which will give Mabry good looks at the basket. Okay. That's a reasonable assessment. Okay, yeah, I could put together something mean. Okay. I speculating prime to USC Trojans have probably had a bad year as coach. You know, I'm speculating prime to the Cowboys. I saw her play with Dallas, so I have a feel for her game, and I'm basing on that. Whilst you guys are only basing on her time with the Sky, where I feel she is playing a 1, 2, and 3.5. She's not a good enough scorer to be a number one option, but she ball pounds too much as a role player. It also sounds like she's never been on the team with a set culture. The championship standards. That you hitting on something right there, Brittany. Hitting on something right there. The organizations that she's been a part of are not winning cultures and are not championship standards. Not so far. Chicago look like they're trying to get there. Connecticut look like they're trying to get there. LA, you know how I feel about them and the curse that was Derek Fisher. And then Dallas, you know how I feel about the coach. So that's a great call for me. Fantasy can be a rabbit hole once you start. It can make sure engaged to every game. You know nothing about fantasy football, neither. Maybe you have to defend 1, 2, 3, or 4. She's being asked to do too much. It's hurting her game. With the big trade in her contract, I think she's better off leaving. Okay. You think she'll be asked to do less in Phoenix? More manageable requirements, responsibilities, you think? Okay, thanks. Daily football, daily fantasy. You pick one quarterback, two running backs, three receivers, a tight end, and one defense per entry at the end of the games. Entries that have the most points win money. For example, the Millie Maker is $1 million in first place every week. Okay. She doesn't seem to know where her game fits in, but it's not in a leadership position. Who can raise their stock the most with Team Women's USA basketball this go around? Big Four Senior. Big Four Senior. I think Big Four Senior is probably the most slept on player on the team. I say Big Four Senior. Can really I think they had a game that can really dominate on the international level, right? Can get to the basket, can score, can shoot at all three levels, can defend. That have a Carmelo type Anthony impact on the women's team, depending on how long they're out there. So I think Big Four Senior can come back a real star on a global basis if they go there and play that game, and if they're allowed to play that game. I don't know how Reeves is gonna coach. I got to run to Costco, pick up the bacon bits. I'll be back in here or in the lounge. Probably in the lounge by the time you get back. I basically already do that on Bet Rivers. Okay. If I didn't watch her at Dallas, so then I can only assess her where I've seen her. Okay. TBT is good. It's great for some summer hoops for former college players. Yeah. I like the concept. I was just wondering. I don't talk about it much here. I haven't been following it like I used to, but if people here, if the fan follows it, we can definitely talk about it. Costco still open. Sheesh. That's what's up. Oh, yeah, it's just 8 o'clock. All I know from All-Star Weekend, HBO will not play in the WNBA. Still will get drafted. Though, Jacob. USC and UCLA to the Big Ten. I think they elevate the standards and competition of the conferences much higher. Okay. I know when you walk in Costco, people be like, well, here go bro again for the 3,000th time. Yeah, he don't even got to show his card. They be like, go on, man, go on, man. He popped down Costco like that bitch 7-11, you heard me? Which is fair. It would be like Leah Sessa Kennedy only on her Sparks career where they tried to make her a 1. I watched her play out of position, so I see why it's working for her now. Enjoy football so much more if they didn't hit me upside the head with so many commercials. What? You don't like the football commercials? Football season commercials usually pretty cool. Maybe came to Chicago after they won the title and played behind Copper and Williams. They brought her in to avoid a rebuild. And then the coach left mid-season. I thought so too. So Mabrey wasn't there to get a ring, right? Mabrey came after, played last season, and then this season. Is that right or I'm wrong? Y'all let me know. I'm already a fan of our Aces players, Nafisa and Jewel Lloyd. I'm going to be watching to see if Sabrina Ionescu can legitimately make me an honest fan. Okay. I don't know that there's any. No, I don't think that there's anybody that's going to just like make me a fan, right? Let me make sure. Make sure it ain't nobody I'm just watching. Hold on. No, I'm very clear where I'm at with Nafisa. I'm clear where I'm at with Copper. I'm clear where I'm at with Chelsea. Very clear where I'm at with Griner. Clear where I'm at with Ionescu. Jewel Lloyd. Nope. There's nobody that's gonna jump up. They can. I don't think it's gonna be able to make me I see they can do anything that would make me more of a fan or less of a fan right now. Your assessment, if you think she's a superstar and the league's best guard based on her body of work, you get no argument from me. Kennedy balled everywhere she went, period. She's going to get an opportunity to show that she could contribute to a championship contender. If she could do that, if she could do what Fibic does for the Liberty with the bigger offense impact, she may be okay. Uh-oh. Hello, fam. Heard the Mabrey talking. My brain was ringing. Uh-oh, not your brain. We got your brain ringing? What's going on? Talk to me about that, fam. She played for a championship coach right after the team won the title. Talking about Mabrey? I don't know. So for me, I thought that Mabrey would get to Connecticut and be a very situational player. Like it wasn't like I was like, oh, Mabrey finna move to the starting lineup and really like show them something. Like she's gonna be like 3, and I don't, it's no D. I can't even call it like a 3 and D player. Like I don't think of her as a defensive player at all. So for me, it's 3. Maybe the 3s and the assists. Maybe. Gonna have to come in and be consistent off the bench and be able to knock down those shots when she has those opportunities for sure. Mabrey had a tantrum and asked to be traded because she feels she does not fit in. She said that the previous coach brought her in on a game plan and that he's gone. Things have changed. And that's fair. That's fair for Mabrey to be like, hey, you know what? This isn't what I signed up for. I came here to do X and y'all doing Y. And now, let me go. And, know her feelings. Go where they're doing X at because we doing Y over here. We built around the rookie. She'll get less time and go in when they need a 3. You feel like you need to do more than that? Go ahead. Who was the coach? Because didn't she come into Chicago after Candace left? Who was the coach before Spoon? Every game will be no different than what it is now. Who was the Chicago coach before Spoon, y'all? Look at y'all like, look it up. So you sitting at the computer. What are you doing? It was a man. I forgot his name. Oh, this didn't even tell me. This gave me a lot of different names. Hold on. James Wade. So was Wade there last year too? Okay, James Wade. Okay, so yeah. And I guess James was kind of doing this thing because he was a WNBA All-Star coach in 2022. So yeah, go where you think you're gonna fit in better. I think that's fair. I think that's fair for her. I don't know that I don't know. I'm not gonna say I don't know. I don't believe that Connecticut was a good spot for her. But she had the opportunity to prove me wrong. She'll definitely have the opportunity to prove me wrong. I don't know, I just wonder, was she really like, yeah, send me to Connecticut? With the way people say that there was an issue there with Carrington. Like, was she like, yeah, I want to go to Connecticut? Or was there a conversation between her and Carrington to make sure that the air was clear enough for her to be in Connecticut? Or would they be agreed to just stay, on opposite sides of the room until the season is over and Carrington already is planning to, leave Connecticut? I wonder. Yeah, that's correct. He stepped down to become the assistant coach in NBA for Toronto. Okay, he moved up. Mabrey appears to be somewhat bright. All she has to do is check out the coach coming in and who they drafted to figure what system is going to be instituted. So I wonder if she had been asking for a trade from the beginning and they finally were able to get it done. She was kind of just going about doing her job the best she wanted. I'm not gonna say could. Best that she wanted until they got the trade. Is that y'all think that's a possibility? That she was planning to leave as soon as she saw Angel and Camilla coming. Will maybe be more fitting of descriptor of not caring the way she's been playing. I just don't see the effort, especially defensively. But was that because she didn't care because she didn't want to be where she was at? And so that was just acting out as like more of a reason to hurry up and get her out of there. Is there any potential for that? If she goes to Connecticut and play like she plays in Chicago, she might not mesh with the team. She's getting a smaller role and needs to give up some offensively and be better defensively. Connecticut needed the scoring, and Mabrey wanted to be the scoring. I get wanting to be the scoring, but are you going to be able to be the scoring? Because the problem was when we needed you to be the scoring, you couldn't be the scoring. Your scoring wasn't scoring. It wasn't working out. So I don't know what makes them feel like they can go and score in Connecticut and they couldn't score in Chicago. Did you see that 3-point shot in the 3-point contest? I don't know. Never mind. I didn't mean to turn it into an argument. You have strong feelings on this, so I'm done with the Mabrey talk. I just try to explain what I know, and everybody is all over the place. Mabrey said nothing but nice things about Reese in the paper article, but I don't know how she feels any kind of resentful way underneath that, if any. I don't even know that it's like resentment towards Angel. Like, I don't think it's personal. It's just, hey, this thing is going in a different direction. I want to get off this boat. I was going to the small island. Y'all going to the big island. No hard feelings. This just wasn't where I was headed. So, let me get off this train. Yeah, I don't think it has to be anything personal with Angel either. Just style. She says she threw those 2 games as a tantrum. Missing crunch time free throws as a pro is diabolical. That's big. That's a hot take. But missing crunch time free throws is diabolical. As a pro, you got to knock them down. She wanted to leave, and the deal was in the works as far back as Kaiser being waived. So it's been in the works a minute. Okay, so they came in knowing like, okay, we got to find some place for Marina to go. Maybe handle is trash. She can't create her own shot without screen help. And maybe that would be her specialty, off-screen threes. But if your specialty is the off-the-screen 3, that makes it easier for me to lock in on you and what you're going to do and stop what you're going to do. If you're going to be just a one-dimensional off-the-screen 3-point shooter, I don't know that makes you more of a factor or a liability. Like, I know where you're going. I know what you're going to do. Off-the-screen 3, stop that. You know what I mean? I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Mabrey is from New York. May have wanted to get closer to home, saw an opportunity and phoned a friend. That's a possibility too. She possibly wanted out since James Wade jacked him up on his way out. It's not an argument, it's a discussion. Yeah, we just talking. I mean, she's from New Jersey, not New York. I get you, that area. Right now, for this season, Mabrey to the Suns is a one-night stand and not marriage. Let's do this. Win this chip, then we can talk. I see it like that too, right? But Mabrey has what, 2 years on the contract at this year and next year. So I don't know if it could just be a one-night stand, but they might be on a separation. You know what I mean? That might be on a separation. They may be dividing property next season. I don't know. I don't think she wanted Connecticut specifically. I think she just wanted out, and Connecticut needed her scoring ability. Okay, didn't necessarily look for Connecticut. Would have preferred maybe even land somewhere else. But it was like, hey, it's getting closer and closer to the break. It's getting closer and closer to the trade deadline. So if you want to go someplace, like, we're gonna have to probably move you now, and this is what's here. That could definitely be a possibility. James Wade brought her in to be a scorer, a 3-point threat. He had a team constructed different. Yeah, but on the way out, the thing I don't understand is on the way out, why James didn't help her out? Like, when you knew what I could do, why you didn't help me out on the way out of here, buddy? You got everybody else somewhere. Court doing good, Kai doing good. I'm over here trying to figure things out. I didn't, James should have looked out a little better, shouldn't he? Nothing wrong with that, though, Willie. That is up to the opposing team to figure out. Hey, B, what's good? Auntie in the building. What up, Cess? My opinion, I think management wanted her gone just as much, if not more, than she wanted out. The new GM seems no nonsense and has a vision for the sky. And she wasn't in that vision. That's just business right there. That's just business. Like, yo, you're here. Sorry that you're here. You're gonna be a casualty of the rebranding and the changing of the guard in this situation. We're gonna get you someplace where you land on your feet. Now, you land on your feet over there. How well you do is gonna be up to what you do, though. Shout out to everybody that's checking in on Instagram, checking in on X, checking in on Facebook. Run them likes up on those platforms. Run the likes up on YouTube. Make sure y'all following us on all platforms at Cess Talks Sports. We appreciate the support. We are trying to grow this thing, y'all. Each one invite 10. Let's get ready to blow this thing up. Teaspoon and Sides come from the same coaching tree. They believe in the inside-outside game and scoring in the paint. And they're gonna stay true to that, I believe. I think coaches pretty much stay true to what it is they know, unless there's something fantastic, that lands in their lap, like, Phil Jackson ended up like Tex Winters and the triangle offense and all of that stuff, right? Like, unless something like that happens to change your coaching scheme, your coaching thought process, I think you pretty much stay the same. So inside outside will be the foundation of their offenses, I think, going forward. I just think they'll stay true to those things. Connecticut versus Chicago in the first round would be crazy, especially if the Sky eliminate the Sun. Oh, wouldn't that be a story? But it's possible. It's possible. Like I said, Connecticut, I'm not convinced that they can't be beat. I'm not convinced that they can't be beat. And I already told y'all early in the season that I feel like the Sky could be a surprise team in the finals. So, do you think Mabrey is the missing piece or just a necessary splash that the Connecticut Sun needed to make the show look? We're trying. I don't think either. I don't think either. I'm not clear. I'm not clear at all why the Sun made that deal. Like, I don't know. I don't know. To me, there may have been some other opportunities that they could have looked at before Mabrey. I don't know. For Connecticut, it's possibly a all-in move because I don't know how you lose to come back next year with the same team. At that point, it's insanity. You change the coach already. Players go next. Yeah, this is it. This is. Hey, now that we found love, what are we gonna do with it? You gotta make it happen right now, or break it up. It's no keeping this thing together. I also agree with Cheryl Miller that the new proposed media rights is too low. They should get at least $8 billion over 10 years. I wish that they could have negotiated that. Maybe next time Cheryl is around to help negotiate that. But I'm not gonna knock them for getting 3 times what they were doing. They should be able to do much better. But lesson learned, and maybe they'll be able to go back and renegotiate. I don't know. We'll find out. Played left mid-season and left everybody hanging. Williams left free agency, and Copper requested a trade after signing a 2-year extension, citing Phoenix better facility. Okay, so he didn't even stay to the end of the season. He was out. Thank you, Political. I like the All-Star game. Love the All-Star game. That was a beautiful event for the league. It's stuff that I could say that they could have done differently, but the play on the floor overshadow all of the little things that they could have done differently over the weekend. The way those ladies showed up and played a magnificent game, fun game to watch. Enjoyed the live chat, enjoyed the back and forth. Looking forward to next year. And I'm hoping that that's what I was asking for is special guest coach Big Drip Don Staley and all the Gamecocks versus any WNBA team out there. Y'all can get tired of hearing me say it. I got speaking into existence, y'all. Suns made the deal because of gaps in scoring. I just don't. For me, it's like, wow, Connecticut. Y'all looked around the league, and the best gap stopper y'all found was Mabrey. Really? Jeez. With Michaela moving into more time, I see better outcomes. Spoon does not have to cater to Mabrey's ego and keeping her in the game. Good call out. Political, are you on Discord? Paris just tried to search you. It's been said that the NBA negotiated the deal, but should have separated it for the WNBA. It's set up to max out at $5 billion and structured. Okay. Mabrey may be a value add when it comes to trading and securing future talent in a future draft or trade scenario. Not if they don't play well down the stretch. You know, their stock, their value will go in the pits if they don't play well. So it could definitely be you know, that cherry that you put on top of a deal to be able to get somebody if they're playing well down the stretch and really knocking down the threes and really showing themselves to be like a difference maker type player. But if they don't finish this season strong and they up and down and not shooting the three well, they won't be able to add much value in the trade. That part says that's why I said Mabrey may have phoned a friend because the Sun gave up a lot for a little while. Yeah, okay, I feel you with the phone a friend. You know, yeah, when you owe me a favor, you know, when I call, maybe a little, maybe a lot, but you don't have to cash me out. Oh, next couple drafts gonna be crazy. I can't wait either. Cess hang in there, can keep on grinding. You flying high. RC, man, we trying to pull this thing together, man. We in this thing. I'm not on Discord. At least I haven't been on it since school a few years back. What? Political? You never pulled up at Auntie Mansion? I can't believe you have not pulled up in the mansion. Political, I thought you was in there. I wonder how much longer Mabrey contract is going to go. I thought Mabrey contract was 2 years. So Mabrey was still under contract for next season for Chicago. So if it's as traded, it would be next season. I don't know if they're able to opt out. Mabrey says she like Coach White's philosophy. Okay, so maybe trying to stick around there. Maybe that, you know, maybe they'll stick there. I don't see Mabrey as one of those free agents that attracts other free agents to come play with them though. So it'll be interesting. And if I'm Connecticut, like Mabrey is cool, but like if I had to pick between like, am I gonna build around Mabrey or am I gonna build around Dejounte Carrington? I'm probably building around Carrington. I'm defensive minded, so I may be a little biased in that sense. But for me, yeah, I'm picking Carrington over Mabrey any day. I'm taking Carrington. Political little okay. You're absolutely right. This is why this trade has such a high risk reward. Yeah, this is you know they bet the house on this thing. They bet the house on this thing. You said how long without hoops? 5 or 6 more days? Yeah, something like that. Why did them pop over here? So that threw me off. But yeah, RC, 5 or 6 more days, I believe. But yeah, we'll make it through. We're gonna talk some type of hoops every day. I said, looking back on this first half of the season tomorrow, getting ready for opening night, opening ceremony. And they're gonna be looking at some of the players that are actually being recruited. I seen a new room open in the Discord this evening. Keep open up a new room in the Discord where we can now. It's in the gym section. And it's women's basketball prospects. So those of y'all that are in the Discord, prospects, players y'all want me to look at, potentially do some stories on, please share them in the WBB prospects room in the gym on the Discord. You can also always email them to me, but if you're on the Discord, it's easier. Connecticut lose Carrington. Will they go after Deladon? To me, if I'm Connecticut, Deladon isn't a player that I go after because I don't think Deladon play too much longer. So I mean, Deladon, to me, Vegas should be trying to get Deladon. I would like to see Deladon in Vegas, but no, if I'm Connecticut, it's not like, oh yeah, let's build around Deladon. Is DC a free agent after this year at Cess? Let me check. Let me check. I don't want to tell you wrong. Restricted free agent next year. Restricted free agent next year. That's correct. It's about the playoffs for the Sun. It's been a very good season. Since I mentioned Joyce Edwards in there. Okay. In the up and coming. I finally saw Joyce play and all that to say as well. Oh yeah, Joyce is the truth. I think Della Down will fit good with the Aces as they bring Kidley along. Yeah, somebody said Gustafsson was playing well today. I just don't see Gustafsson as a good fit in Las Vegas. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. I don't know. We like Stokes, but as we try to shape up and build a team to compete against the talent that's coming up into the league, I don't know that we're going to look the same next season. I just don't know. Did you hear that Jordan Love might be holding out for a new deal with the Green Bay Packers? Get your money, young fella. I don't know how that'll work. Green Bay is different, because they're not owned by just one person. It's a lot of owners. I don't know how that'll go over. The question is, will DC hold her hostage? Oh, who hostage? Megan Gustafsson ain't really went off since Iowa days. Not really. Really. I think it was somebody in the Discord today said Gustafsson had a good game. He was playing well internationally. Adele, Joyce, Bree, and Miriam was all on live together today. Okay. Green Bay said they're gonna work it out though. City owned the team. I hope they do. Well, Deladon hold who hostage? They held her hostage. They could have been let Deladon go. Deladon was like, I don't want to be here no more. They was like, we need you to stick around. For what? What's supposed to people don't want to be someplace? Let them go. That's how I feel about it. Let them go. What Chicago picks tonight? Rivers with the pick they got from Connecticut. Depends on where that pick is at. I don't know. Depends on where that pick is at. Sanaya Rivers is not one of the first players that I think about wanting to get to Chicago. Who, Deladon? Deladobe? What are you talking about? Deladon what, RC? You don't know who Elena Deladon is? Really? That's hard to believe that you don't know who Elena Deladon is. It's not like you to. This is yeah. That's shocking. You don't remember the Mystics winning the championship? You don't know who Elena Deladon is. You don't know Deladon? All right, hold on. I'm gonna show you Deladon. Deladon, you know Deladon now? You recognize Deladon? Oh, okay. I thought you were saying you didn't know Deladon. I'm like, RC, you don't know Deladon? How? Chicago go after the guard from Notre Dame. Think her name is Miles, Olivia Miles. Okay. Do you think Chicago goes after Morrow as well? I wonder if DC will cut Deladon loose with the new team coming on, give her an FU and say she owed them a year. Oh no, I know who Deladon is. I was asking Brittany if she was talking about Deladon. I got you. No, get your rest. Get your rest, Dr. Truckenstein. I remember Deladon. She was drafted by Chicago Sky. Okay. Sanaya looked pretty bad in the Final Four, but she had some time to grow. But I like Isaiah James. So, Sanaya Rivers looked bad at the Final Four because she was up against a team who knew everything about her. Like, the coaches had over scouted her. Like, they know playing Sanaya Rivers, like, they had scouted Sanaya Rivers, and then Sanaya Rivers was a Gamecock. So they knew Sanaya Rivers. We knew Sanaya Rivers like the back of our own hand. She wasn't going to be a problem. Any other team, they play against any other team. NC State maybe makes it to the finals. But we had a game plan for her that she wasn't going to be able to get around. We just knew her too well. Either Raven Johnson or Olivia Miles, point guard, needed desperately. Yeah, I just hope Raven doesn't come out this year. Besides Joyce Edwards, y'all need to check out NC State's Zamara Jones. The young lady is fire. She plays with Sanaya Rivers. Yep, I got a story on it's a story on this channel about Zam Jones. It's a story on here about the young lady out of Rutgers too. Rivers is bigger and can play a stretch 3 at 6'1" with good guard skills. Says true, but North Carolina State also ran into a buzzsaw. Yeah, us. That's what I said. But we knew everything she was gonna do. Taught you everything you knew, not everything you know, not everything I know. That's how it went for her. Hopefully, DC front office isn't petty and just let her go because that won't look good for free agents or rookies. They were already petty this year. Like the Washington Mystics aren't a bad team. They're one of those teams that could beat anybody if they would have gave up Deladon and brought in some veteran talent to put with what they got. Washington Mystics record looks way different than it does. They drew that line in the sand and it just messed everything up. That's because Don knew exactly how to shut Sanaya down. Yeah. People were saying Isaiah James was like the second coming of Steph Curry. South Carolina locked her up. Second coming of Steph Curry. People throw Steph name around wildly loosely for me. I would take Bree Hall over Rivers. I would absolutely take Bree over Rivers. I definitely like Isaiah James. She's a bucket. Okay. Would you take Elena Deladon on the Aces? Yeah. I just was saying I thought she fit well on the Aces. I would love Elena Deladon as to play right there with Asia. Absolutely. I like Deladon though. You had to have perfect timing. What's that? It says, I think DC would be a great fit with the Sky. Why? Wait, DC? Who is DC? Carrington? Because our show was sitting here thinking about Deladon. Are you talking about Carrington? Carrington is a great fit anywhere. Carrington is a great fit anywhere. Exceptional fit in Chicago. I just don't know. I don't know if we can get Carrington. Health is a major concern for her. She like 35 with many illnesses and injuries. Bree Hall is a little more all-around player. Offensive, defense to Rivers. Yeah, I'm taking Bree Hall over Rivers. Plus, that's the national champion. Being a national champion means something to me. Getting it done on the big stage, contributing to getting it done on the big stage is important. It's an important entry on a resume to me. The Mystics are run by a family that players don't care for. LOL. That's why McLeod left. Bree Hall is a junior and won't be in next year's draft. So, Bree Hall that I'm talking about got to South Carolina in 2021, right? 2021, 2022. So it would be a senior in 2024, 2025? Or am I mistaken? Am I tripping, y'all? Or Bree Hall a senior coming up? Am I tripping? Bree not a senior with Sanaya now? I would like to see Asian Draymond girl Alicia Gray go somewhere she can win them chips. All right, EDD expected to be traded during the offseason, but general manager Mike Thibault never executed a trade contract. They did her dirty, and they have the option to acquire again in 2025. It's got how old is Hall? Sky May can get Carrington. She been a player in the coaching tree. Okay. It does not appear Tasha Cloud wanted to leave either. Dirty. Okay. She's a junior. Bree said she was entering the draft this year. She's a senior. Says she noticed something we don't need oxygen masks during WNBA season, only during women's NCAA basketball season. Fact says being a national champion holds a lot of weight. They're used to playing in big moments, and Bree Hall is a senior. Only senior is Raven and Bree and Pow last year. Are you looking? Okay, but is the SC website still in this season, or have they moved into what's going on in the next season? Because I'm looking here, and she started at South Carolina in 2021. And then it say right here, as a junior, Hall entered the starting lineup, replacing Bree Bill. Bree Hall is a senior. Willie Scott. Bree Hall is a senior. Bree Hall is a senior. You think Pow coming out says Pow has no choice. She's a fifth-year senior. She's out. Raven can come out, but she's a redshirt junior and can go back. Bree Hall is a senior. Started at South Carolina in 2021. Bree Hall is a senior. So Bree comes out next season. Unless I'm missing something. Pow is a fifth-year senior. They got to come out. And Bree has to come out. Y'all let me know in the chat. So Hall and Powell coming out. Vegas should be coming out too. So what I'm looking at, our scholarship chart next season, 2025-2026. There's Raven, there's Chloe, there's Dowda, there's Watkins, there's Wiley, there's Johnson, there's McDaniel, there's Edwards, there's Top. Powell out of there. Bree Hall out of there. Fagan out of there. Walker out of there. No more room for them. They are seniors or grad students. Bree Hall could be the steal of the draft. And Sanaya, I think that's how you spell her name. Yep. Need to go look because, well, now I'm feeling like Chloe is a sophomore. Chloe would have been a sophomore, but Chloe came a year early. So Chloe will be a junior, right? This year, Chloe's a junior, and then next year, Chloe's a senior. Maddie McDaniel is listed at 5'7". Bree Hall is like Rakia Jackson, not in style of play, but in her ability to torch you and change the complexion of a game. She's a heart player, players who are in the heart and soul of your program. Yeah, plus Bree can understand being able to play your role. High basketball IQ. Solid role player. Bree, Sanaya, Tahina, Sakima, all be gone. All seniors. Sanaya has better stats and led the Wolfpack and will be drafted before Bree. I mean, if you want to go stats, like I said, for me, Willie Scott, I'm gonna just be honest. I trust Dawn Staley so much, and I put so much stock in what she thinks about players. When Dawn Staley says, I looked at Bree Hall and I said, after we lost the national championship, I looked at Bree Hall and said, get us back here. And then Bree got us back here, and that's who Dawn put her trust in. And then I look at Rivers and I say, wow, Rivers, she had to get from over there. She couldn't take what they was doing. the standard and the process wasn't it, I'm gonna take a 2-time national champion over Shania Rivers every time. I am. But you would start your team how you feel. But yeah, I'm definitely, I'm for sure taking Bree Hall over Shania Rivers every day and twice on Sunday. I keep getting texts of people telling me that Sienna Betts is better than her. Maybe. I'm excited to see what Young Betts does. Just like I'm excited to see what Young Kids does. A lot of times that younger player is gonna have a more elevated game. They're gonna be able to learn everything that you did plus add to it. So I don't know. I think it'll be fun to watch. It'll be fun to watch. But yeah, I would for me, that national championship means a whole lot. I would love to see Bree on a contending team. I don't trust certain teams to put her in a position to thrive. Yeah, and I don't know that Bree gets on the team and is starting right away. As much as I feel like Bree has a game, and an IQ for the game that sticks with the dub. I don't think Sakima really liked basketball. Wow. I don't know why you would say that. She's played basketball for so long. Like, you don't just keep playing basketball to keep playing basketball. You don't come back and play basketball for a fifth year if you don't like basketball, like if you don't love the game. Like, you don't make a point to win at every level of basketball that you have ever played if you don't like the game. I don't get that statement at all. But, I mean, teach his own. And the truth that not every superstar can take home a title, no matter how hard they work and cry for it. Yeah, superstar don't mean championship. Superstar don't mean champion. You know what I mean? So you can be a superstar. You don't take home a title. Superstar doesn't mean champion. It just means you got a lot of followers, a lot of fans. I agree with that. Not every superstar is gonna take home a title. It's a special type of superstar. Champions. She said she just tolerated on her live. Okay. Chicago GM said he likes selecting players that come from national championship programs because they already know how to win. That's what I'm talking about. I don't like to teach you how to win, Lee is free college. She also said on her live that she wasn't coming back. I thought y'all said so. I don't know what to believe on people's lives. I don't believe that people get up and keep doing the same thing over and over again if they don't really like it. Sharon Goodman left 2 years on the table at Iowa because she wanted to go to school to be a doctor. Bowling not for everybody. Yeah, it's not for everybody. But at this level, I don't think you just keep doing it to be doing something. There's other stuff she could be doing. You know what I mean? Like, she didn't have to come back. She could have been overseas. The girl graduated, didn't she? She could have went to work somewhere. So I don't, it's something she likes about it. Goodman was a glorified bench player too, though, Cess. Listen, did they body pay for college? Did they body pay for them to get through college? I give them that. I give them that. Glorified bench player. Now, as long as it got you to college and then on the med school, it was a good plan. Some people use sports for the scholarship opportunities for free school for what they really want to do. Absolutely. I agree with that. Absolutely. You can use your body to get to college. What's an idea? Leading the Wolfpack was amazing and sent UConn home. Did they send UConn home or did Iowa send UConn home? I thought UConn lost on the screen call to Iowa. Am I tripping, y'all? Who sent UConn home? Iowa didn't send UConn home? That wasn't Caitlin and them that sent UConn home? Or am I tripping? I'm not saying that Shania didn't have a great season. I just said that I would take Bree Hall. But am I tripping? I don't believe that they sent UConn home. I believe Iowa sent UConn home, but I might be tripping. Y'all help me in the chat. Because Willie, you throwing me off tonight with you shoot them out there like facts, and they not facts. You shoot them out there like facts, and I'm not sure they facts like that. What, are we on the same page? I thought Iowa sent UConn home on the questionable call. So I don't know. I'm not sure. Janera, that's true. Iowa. Oh yeah, I know NC State lost to us. I know we sent them home. My daughter only quit college sports, but she said real life got in the way. She is highly academic. I love that. Yeah, it was Iowa. Okay, so the year before last was Sinai Rivers balling that year, or I'm not clear. I want to make sure we talking about the same thing. Coach, you used that before. Iowa beat UConn in the Final Four. That's what I thought. Player thinks they pro material and their college and their coach disagree. Do you think the coach should shatter their players' drink? Yeah, I told you I boo kids. So yeah, tell them I don't think so. And they may say, Coach, I disagree. They may still go, continue to try to pursue it. But yeah, I think at that level you want to be as transparent with a kid as possible. They betting their life on it. Iowa said UConn home. I thought so. This guy could be like the Knicks by having 3 or 4 players on the same team that played in college. Is that good? Iowa sent UConn home. The legal screen. That's what I thought. Sinai dropped 33 and defeated UConn. I didn't know that he was talking about the season before the last season. He didn't make that clear. I'm just talking about what I just saw right now. And still, I would take Bree over Sinai. NC State beat UConn earlier in the season, though. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a GM and coaching change after this season for the Mystics. It would seem fitting considering how they fumbled their bags, Cloud and ED this season. Not if it's a family owned. Rivers was on SC the year before that, no? You're right about Iowa sending UConn home. Someone just talking about a game during the season. It means nothing. The last 6 games of the season are the games that count. Valks, I think I messed the letter. Russell, yes, they did. Facts, because I definitely think they want Morrow and the SC point guard. Okay. November 23 is the start of the season. Rivers 33 meant nothing. Was NC State in the Final Four? No. NC State was in the Final Four this year. We sent them to the crib out the Final Four this year. NC State a good team. I said NC State will be back there. What I am sticking by is that I'm going to take a 2-time national champion over a player who left out of I don't think washed out, but left out of South Carolina and went to NC State and has not won anything. Ears was eye-opening. You're a national championship winning program and you leave. Barring personal issues, if you go through the process, play your role, you have a chance at a chip with SC. I agree. Mondo, what is a good women's college basketball game to watch off the top of your head? However, when the owner of the Mystics, Ted Leonis, also owns the Capitals and the Wizards, brought Tebow into 2012, he made things happen, winning the chip, plus back-to-back final appearances. Did y'all roll who? I'm sure I said, but I didn't see very much of HBO and Lucy Olsen during the 3-on-3. I need more from both of them. They the youngest on the teams, though, ain't they? They the youngest on their teams. Wasn't Rivers injured and didn't play her freshman year with SC? Oh, you might be right there. If Sky can get Brehall and Raymond Johnson, it's a wrap. Any UConn Notre Dame game or SC game, past or present? Let's see. Played 27 games in South Carolina, freshman year. Second year, ACC 6th player of the year as a sophomore at NC State. And then last year as a junior. I keep on forgetting that Rivers played for SC. Oh, yeah, Rivers played for SC. We know Rivers very well. I think the lead scorer can vary with us. Definitely type of player that is crucial to championship teams. The player that gets overlooked. If you only look at stats, she kind of reminds me of Benaya Laney. Yeah, she's that. She keeps the screws on the table type for me. Doesn't go. Every table might wobble, but it won't fall down. As long as Bree around. Clutch. 2 threes in the LSU game. Clutch. And I know people gonna be like, "Oh, she wasn't clutch against CC. She did. She wasn't defended against CC well. I don't. And then it's hard for me to say that she wouldn't have been able to settle down and defend CC. But it was like Raven was like, we're not even gonna find out because Coach, I've been studying, I've been looking. This what I'm here for. I'm going to take care of that business. I can't say that to me that doesn't mean that Bree wouldn't have settled down and got out of her own head and in the game. Yeah, I remember that move Mo Jeff put on SC players with the hood natural hair. That stop and go move. I don't. Drop it in the Discord, Mondo. Last season, almost every player on SC got an award. Very good team. Solid team. I said that about Tessa and Laney, but Tessa already better than a shit ton of shooters. Pro and college, find a lie. You cannot. Tessa got that J. Tessa has that J. Okay, let me see. Okay, so we don't play fantasy football. In that poll. Okay. No, she came here after the freshies. So she was behind Henny, Cook, and Bill. Thank you, Russell. So yeah, I don't know. Rivers found a home. Definitely found a home in NC State that works for them. But I don't think that gets them a championship before they get out of college. And I'm definitely taking a national champion over this all right player. Every time. So yeah, we've been doing this thing for 3 hours. I'm getting ready to get out of here. I'm back tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Therapy at Auntie's house. We are going to be looking back at the first half of the season. If y'all got clips, y'all favorite clips from the first half of the season, drop them in the WNBA Discord room. We're going to look back at the first half of the season and then talk about what we think is coming up tomorrow night. And then Wednesday, we'll be getting ready for the Olympics. So if you're not doing that, pull up, hang out. If you haven't subscribed yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. Hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Stay in the conversation. I don't know who's in the Discord. RC, you got to go in there and look. You got to click in there and look. I have no idea who's in the Discord right now. Political, have a good evening, fam. Thank you for pulling up. Valerie Barnes, what's good, fam? Appreciate the love. Call you auntie. I'm older than you. Check your email. I will, big bro. I will check my I guess you like my cousin then. I can't we'll just be cousins. Jared Johnson, good night, y'all. I appreciate y'all pulling up and hanging out with us. Listen, we do this thing for y'all. We do this thing for y'all. Thanks for another banging session. Thank y'all for pulling up. Each one invite 10, y'all. We on our way to 10,000. Let's grow this thing. I appreciate y'all rocking with us on Instagram, Twitch, X, Facebook, and YouTube tonight for the first time. We're going to keep this thing growing. Until next time, stay tuned. Talk soon, y'all. I'm out.